not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Definitely one of my favourite bicep tunes. I'd have been a good DJ, bro. 100%. I miss my calling in life. Faithful radio. Garbage Gamer O, Proxy Conji, Starwind, Proxycon first in the chat. Big ups, big ups. I'm here. Watching the guy. Watching the trash. Uh-oh. Here we go. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Oh shit, hang on. So we just might have to make a phone call. See if he calls me again. And mate Chris. I'm hoping there's no issue.
They've never had sex.
Alright, I told you, I'm gonna start doing this more often. My wife and I deserve more time together for sure.
He ain't fucking her, that's for sure.
Hey, stud, nice muscles. Can I see your penis? Sorry, chat. I was sorting something out. Dragons, how you doing? Doobie, bro. Mailman. Do blah. I was just sorting something out.
Make me mad insecure. Make me mad insecure. Make me mad insecure. Insecure. I'm good. Make me mad insecure. Make me mad insecure. Make me mad insecure. Insecure. I'm good. That you down with him. That you down with him. That you down. That you down with him. That you down with him. That you down with him. That you down. That you down with him. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone falling for. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone I'm falling for. I'm someone falling for.
Okay. Right, big up to chat. Sorry, I bought my mate some stuff. I'm just trying to go through it with him. I'm here. I'm here with you know, your entertainment. Oh shit, why is it on this screen? Oh my god, dude. This is the last fucking time I sort this out for him. So annoying. Like, buy your own fucking... Sorry, chat. I've just got my mate saying, I'll send an email. I'm gonna have to send a fucking email. This is gonna take a while.
Oh, look at that.
Near 3's out on the 6th or something like that, I believe. Okay, I think this is fine. Is that the thing playing Praise the Sun? How you doing? This works. Pain in the ass. Sorry, by the way, Proxyclone, 33 months. Sorry, chat. Praise the sun. Right, that Alex theme is banned. That Alex theme sucks. The Alex theme sucks. Some people say it's better than Jazzy NYC. I don't know who them people are, but they're insane. Oh God, he's here.
And welcome to another fun week of content here on DSP Gaming.
Here on DSP Gaming, a fun week of content.
We've got new playthroughs.
We've got
continuing playthroughs, new characters.
Continuing on.
Later. Interesting new games we'll be trying out. Good stuff.
We've got.
I'm very excited for it. But before we get to all that new stuff, it's time for the Level 1 podcast. And today, I'm opening the show with a very simple message. Thank you. We'll talk all about that in a moment because I am very grateful for how things are going right now. In addition to that, we have to talk about DSP Tries It tomorrow, as well as the upcoming marathon that I'm holding on Friday, February 6th. And so, we have a lot of planning, a lot of interaction on this show. Also, a little bit of gaming talk. Wow, because we got a new game this week called High Guard.
High
The
Guard?
entire gaming community is a buzz about it, but no one really knows what to expect.
No one cares about High Guards.
All this and more on today's week.
All this and more
Of the Level 1 podcast.
No one cares about this fucking hero shooter. Why is he pushing this High Guard game? Does he think it's going to be hype like a Valorant or something and he's going to get in on the ground floor? Riohan, big ups. Is that what he thinks? Does he think he's going to get in on the ground floor at saying? High Guard! Yeah, I swear, Riohan, like, what's he pushing this fucking shitty game for? Who gives a fuck about this game?
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
How are y'all doing?
I hope you all had a great Saturday away. I did. A more relaxing day, a more fun day. So I had a lot of time to spend with my wife, which was unexpected because we actually thought that we were going to get wrapped up doing a whole bunch of stuff that we were like
errands,
busy work and stuff. But
errands.
Actually, we finished it early. We had a lot of time to just relax together, which is always great. Got to play with Jasper Kitty. It was a good one.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
And I'm sure that many of you also were doing fun things this Saturday.
Shut up, freak.
And I hope you had a good one. Maybe you got caught up on all the stuff that I've been doing because, man, it's been a lot,
Oh, yeah,
right?
we were
It's fun,
watching
Street
you
Fighter
all
6
Saturday.
action, RimWorld continuing.
What a great day that would be.
Games finished or sunsetted this last week.
What a great
including
fucking
Pokemon
day that
ZA,
would be.
Claire Obscure, and Arc Raiders. So because of all that, we got new stuff on the horizon, which I'm very excited for. I hope you're excited for new stuff starting today. You know, very good stuff coming up. So, welcome back, everyone. This will be my final week of January streaming. There is actually one more day of January that's going to be at the end of the week. So here's how the week's going to go down. So everyone understands it, no one's confused. I'm here for 4 days, including today, 4 days of double streams, and pretty much all the streams are big variety. Okay, today we've got the premiere of Hollow Knight. I'm very curious to see how Hollow Knight is going to do as a real playthrough on the channel.
Biscuit Bunhead, what the hell is he wearing? He's worn this a few times, this little number.
The fall, which I was shocked because...
By the way, we've got Titanium and Nocturnal and Fuse on YouTube.
It doesn't go very well. But in this case, it went swimmingly. People absolutely loved me playing Silksong and challenging myself to this ultra difficult game, and have been asking me ever since, would I play the original? I think now would be an interesting time to check it out, so we're going to start that today. We're going to have RimWorld continuing with all of its chill fun, but also it's very stressful, nice, where I'm trying to keep my survivors alive, and you never know what could happen. Street Fighter 6 is going to roll on, including tomorrow. Street Fighter 6 will be a daytime stream for the first time since I brought it back 2 weeks ago. And we're actually going to try out a new character in Sagat, which people have been asking for. Like, will you try a new character?
In Sagat?
We'll do it tomorrow. All right, so we're curious to see how that's going to go. And, of course, there's going to be a new game called High Guard this week. You don't
High Guard
is the game from the makers of Apex Legends and
a new game called High Guard.
It's supposed to be like a hero shooter, similar like Overwatch, and almost nothing is known about this game at all. It's a big question mark mystery. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? And so tomorrow morning, there's actually a big blowout announcement, like digital event about High Guard, and then the game comes out Tuesday, and we're going to be checking it out. Will it be great? Will it be awful? Will it be somewhere in between?
High Guard.
Also, keep in mind, we're still in the search for some new stuff for the streams, and so tomorrow night we're doing a tryouts night where we're going to be playing a little bit more of Dredge, which we started last week, but then we're going to try like 2 other games as well. So that'll be exciting to see what else you guys vote for and come up with, and new games trying for the schedule. And of course, what everyone's most excited for,
Legos.
as the Lego build continues this Wednesday. So we've got a good,
everyone's really
big
excited for
variety of content
Legos
in the 4 days that are coming up this week. Now, for those of you who currently live anywhere in the south of the United States, all the way up the coast to the east, I hope that you're all safe. I hope that you're all doing fine, because I know that there is a crazy storm going on in the United States right now on the other half of the country. I live up here in the northwest, and right now we just have kind of colder weather, but that's it. No precipitation, nothing. You guys apparently are buried in ice and snow, so I wish you all the best. A lot of people were even worried that they wouldn't be able to, like, you know, work or go to school or stream or do anything because the power would be out and everything would be shut down. Hopefully, you're all good.
I know you don't.
My parents are also buried in it right now. They said they're going to get about a foot today of snow, which is 12 inches, which is a lot. So,
did I tell you about the hand
everyone,
cart,
I hope that you're all right. All right.
I hope they delivered my message to you.
Get out at the other end
about
without any kind of
the hand cart, bro. I hope so.
That. I'm not affected by it. Like I said, being
I
in the
really
Pacific
hope they
Northwest,
did.
I'm almost never affected by these big weather things that happen to the rest of the country.
I really hope they did.
We get like our own weird, unique weather that kind of ties in with the weather of Canada. So,
I mean, I told your mum for a reason.
How about
bro.
we say good morning to everyone? How y'all doing? Let's see
I
who
told
we
her
got.
for a reason.
Good morning to C Double Wubba, Fenty Pops, Demolition Daddy, Fed
Fenty
Roger,
Pops.
Old Brother, Dab Hands, I can't read that. Who else is here? Hyperins, or Hypersens, Fenty Pops. May contain bleach.
Hyper.
Big contribution. We'll shut that out in a sec.
Big money.
Diamond Daddy, Grandmaster Scrub, nothing here. Chris is here. How are you, Chris? Pizza Time's here.
Pizza.
Street Basement Productions, You're Not Funny's here. Eclipto, Abdullah, you're here.
Abdullah.
What's going on, everybody? I think I got everyone on the YouTube side. Escanor Cinepride's there. Goblin D's Nuts, are you still? Damn, you've been gobbling these nuts for weeks. And
Hilarious.
What's up, Banana Jose? And also on the kick side, who do we got today?
He's just
We got
so
Buffalo,
funny.
We got Lavinia. We got RGB Kings, Das Auto Chick. Genghis Contributions, that's an awesome name. Most Tasteless, Ortega. Save Us GTA, Mojito Kitty. Among many others. How you doing? Lance Catamaran is here, and Lance has contributed. Let's do some shout outs. Since people are contributing,
Lance
get to these shout-outs before
Catamaran.
I forget them. So on the kick side, we already got a good head start. Lance Catamaran has already gifted one membership. Excuse me, one subscription. And then just did 100 kicks to get the kicks going for the week. Thank you to Lance for getting support started on
Thank
Kick
you,
this
Lance.
morning. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Then on the YouTube side,
Yeah, you
there
can
were
tell
10
when he
gifted
he-
memberships
he cannot
from Make Attain Bleach.
he cannot help himself but like
Thank you to
get
the
up,
10
get
gifts.
pepped
Make
when
it
he
contain
sees a
bleach. Really
whale
appreciate
in
that.
chat.
That's a great head start.
He's like, "How you
Thank
doing,
so
man?
very
What's
much.
going on?"
And I believe
Like
there
he's
might have
like
been a tip as
super
well.
extra with people that
Let's
give
see,
a
there's
bunch
a
of
$1
money.
tip to get
Like
stuff going with
super
Twitch this week
extra.
from an anonymous tipper who says,
What's
"Hi,
going
Tony,
on, man?
excited
How
for
you
Hollow Knight
doing?"
today? Me too. Any chance you could squeeze in some Lorelei towards the end? If you don't know what they're talking about, when we did our games
Pathetic.
tryout night on Thursday, we played 3 games. Okay, first we played Dredge, which is the combination fishing and horror game. Then we played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
Lorelei.
I don't even know how to describe it. It seems to be like almost like a point-and-click adventure game with a ton of puzzles, but a very unique atmosphere. It's like a murder mystery. And then we played Hollow Knight.
Event.
And so, yeah, some people have watched me play basically all those games, and everyone's interested in seeing them continue. The good news is, I'm going to give Dredge another chance tomorrow night. Since we didn't get to the horror element, and the whole idea of Dredge is it's a horror fishing hybrid game, I want to get to the horror element. So we're going to play it for at least another half an hour tomorrow night, hopefully getting to the horror and being able to make a judgment on if the game is interesting or not. I don't think like we played enough to make the judgment yet. Okay, so we're going to do that tomorrow. However, with Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, that feels like a game that to me I would enjoy like a lot, but I don't know if it's really going to work for the audience. To be quite frank, I don't think that the audience liked it that much. I was trying to make fun of it with kind of like funny commentary and the like and make the best of it.
And the like.
But sadly, it seemed like people just kind of were just not digging it. So unless something changes there, we're probably not going to go back to Lorelei, okay? But hey, seems like a good game, solid game. Give it a look if you're interested in that kind of game.
And the
kind of
like.
an oddball game for 2026, but I think it came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Kind of an oddball game, but looked pretty good to me. Savage GTA is asking me, will we go back to Quarantine Zone? No, there's really no reason to go back to Quarantine Zone. We played it for 6 hours, and if you take a look at the status like when you're playing through the story mode and you see how far you are, I would argue that we are probably around halfway through, maybe just under halfway through the game, around 6 hours of gameplay. The problem with Quarantine Zone is it starts off strong. You know, you're at the checkpoint, you're checking people for signs of being zombies, including all these different symptoms. Then you're defending the base by flying the drones around. Then you're doing base management by buying resources and repairing things on the base. You're doing all this interesting variety of stuff. By the third stream, we were still doing the same stuff and nothing had really changed. I mean, yeah, they add like one new symptom every time that I played, but that's not really enough to hold interest. And by the end of that third stream, to be honest,
Just
I was
say it
bored.
didn't get money.
And so was the audience. So I think it's a fun
So is
game.
the
You
audience.
wanna play
There
it
it is.
yourself and kind of just go through and see what new stuff they add. But it was good for a look, which is exactly how we treated it, like a kind of a first look new
Experiment.
game. But it's just nothing that I think I want to keep playing for another 7-8 hours to
An
beat when it's gonna
experiment?
be more of the same over and over. You know what I mean?
It was an experiment.
And to be honest, and to kind of tell everyone, that's how this year's going to go. We're going to check out a lot of games this year. This is not going to be a year where I only focus on a few AAA games and we play them all to completion. I'm going to be jumping around. That's how I want to treat stuff now, where we can try out a variety of new games. And if they're great, we keep playing them. And if they're not, we stop. We might play them for a few streams and then get bored. Or maybe we get hooked and we play them for a long time. That's all okay. But that's the good thing about it, is now we have the ability to jump around without any limitations. I'm not worried about the cost of a game or anything like that. We could just play games and enjoy them at face value. And if we like them, keep going. And if not, move on to the next. I really love having that flexibility. And in fact, that's one of the things that I want to talk with you guys about, is I want to say thank you, because so much has just changed. And now having the amount of crazy flexibility and positivity that I have going on, I'm able to do things very differently than how I used to conduct myself on the internet. And I'm so happy for that I want to say thank you and acknowledge it. And we're going to have a big segment about that in just a moment. Okay?
Are we?
So thank you for that anonymous
Let's find
dollar
a shade
tip.
tech in this area.
Spedgy did a generous super chat. However, it's Canadian, so allow me to convert that before I say how much it is, because I'm not sure. $20.29 from Spedgy. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you, Spedgy. So Spedgy says the following. Terminator 2, no fate for the tryouts tonight. Well, how about this? Let's put it into one of the polls, because we're going to do it polls. I think we'll start with Dredge, and we'll do Dredge for another half hour, and then we'll do 2 polls. Let's put Terminator 2, no fate into the polls tomorrow night and see if there's interest. Because, to be honest, I just haven't heard much. I mean, you're one of the maybe 2 people who bring it up here and say you want to see it. But outside of that, I just haven't heard many people asking for it. And considering the fact that it's like a $30 2D platform,
$30.
you know, is it worth it to buy it, just play it for an hour and never play it again? You know, I don't know. Again, I'm not against trying out new games at all.
I thought we were experimenting this year.
Try new stuff this year. Someone says I did this wrong. You're right. It was supposed to be 57.
I thought we were experimenting this year.
And this is a prime example where here's a game. It ties in with Terminator 2 as a movie tie-in. Like, it's pretty much an homage to the movie. I love the movie. You know, I really did. It's one of the best action movies ever made. To this day, it's still one of the best action movies ever made. Even though it's so old. And it was very hot when it came out. Everyone was talking about it. And then within a few days, it kind of fizzled out and no one mentions it anymore. Maybe a game like that, you have to strike when the iron is hot. And I did ask, and people didn't really care that much about it. But, yeah, we'll put it into the polls tomorrow night. Good call, because I didn't put it into the polls last time. Let's do that. In fact, can I wish list it? I'll wish list it so I don't forget. Terminator 2D No Fate. Here it is. Here we go. I'll add it to my wish list, and yeah, we'll do polls tomorrow night for the games, and we'll see if people vote for it. If they do, I'll get it. Okay, fair enough. That's how we'll handle it. Sounds fair, right? Is that fair enough?
That's how we'll handle it.
What's going on, everyone? Who's this? Wadiomu? What's up? Good morning. He says, "Yo, Phil," but I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Holy shit.
Casanova says, "Did you watch Terminator 2? Do you remember much about it?" Dude, Terminator 2
doesn't really want
at
me
the
there.
time was one of the biggest movies ever made. Everyone saw it a million times.
Like 3 back-to-back events.
Super great, you know, action in that movie. That's one of the best action sequences. The aqueduct scene where they're being chased by the truck and stuff like that. The end when they're on the highway and they're fighting on the motorcycle, and then the final scenes in the factory with the liquid molten metal and stuff like that. Oh man, it's such a good movie. It's so
He's laughing.
Horror. It's a horror movie, but it's also an action movie at the same time. It's such a, you know, unique thing. For the time it stood out, it was like the best movie for a long time, honestly. If you like the action movie and summer popcorn flicks, oh my god. Okay, so all right, so quite a few people are talking in the chat that not only do they like the movie, but they like to see the game. Let's give it a shot tomorrow night. Then let's put it in the polls. We'll give it an equal chance with other games, and we'll see if people want it. And if they vote for it, I will get it and play it. No problem at all. Okay? Cool. All right. So, let's talk. We had a few topics to talk about, right? Let's get this one out of the way, because this is a very positive topic. Okay? And I want to talk about it now, because
not all of them are positive, then?
How grateful I am. Okay? So, I
Here
want
we
you
go.
to think back. First of all, I want you to think back, if you're someone who's been around for a while.
Oh god, we got weird sympathy segment now.
A few years
We've got
ago.
I'm a successful streamer segment now.
I want you to
I've
think
had a
back to
resurgence segment.
when things weren't so good. When financially things were very tight for me. The only way that I could make ends meet was basically to have a series of good streams back to back. I really was living, as they say, paycheck to paycheck.
You never were, because you was always spunking money on champions, so you never were. That's a lie.
The next time that you work and you earn money, you hope it's enough so you can pay your bills and you can make ends meet, right? Now, keep in mind, I used to be a very prominent, popular YouTuber. That was a long time ago, all right? But there was a time when I was known as one of the top gaming YouTubers, and every single one of my videos got tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of views. Every one of my streams did incredibly well, and everything was good. And then that all went away. And I was in a really bad way, financially. I declared bankruptcy. I had to. There was no way that I was ever going to pay off the debts that I owed because of the bad way that I was in, and I had to do what was best for
140
my
grand
family to get out of that situation. But basically, every time I streamed, it was like a make or break situation. I need to have a good stream today. So how can I motivate people to contribute?
This is all lies.
Let's put on vests. Let's put on glasses. Let's put on silly hats. Let's dress up.
This is all lies. Retconning.
Do all this kind of stuff.
Retconning.
And people across the internet kind of started to know me for that stuff. Wow, he's that guy who acts like a clown and dresses up in stupid clothes when he streams. Can you believe that Phil does that? Let's all
No, they know you as a beggar.
Now, keep in mind, I never wanted to do any of that.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
To stand out and motivate.
This is all lies.
My streams, because otherwise it was just a bunch of people dumping.
This is all lies.
And it wasn't a good time. It was incredibly stressful. All the time I was worried about paying a bill or making ends meet.
This
and
is
stuff
all
like that.
lies.
It was a really bad time in my life.
This is
to be
all
honest,
complete
It was
lies.
very, very tough. Thank God I had my wife.
This is absolute lies.
To help me get through that time and to be, be there for me behind the scenes. But it was very tough, okay? Now, fast forward to say,
This is
I would
pure
say maybe about
lies.
2 years ago. So let's say early 2024. Things were getting better, okay? They had been getting better for a while. I was doing better in my streams and my content, and it wasn't as financially crazy tight anymore. And I was coming out of this rut, basically. And I was still, every once in a while struggling a little bit. And the thing was, like, you'd have times when, let's say something went wrong, and all of a sudden I had to dump a bunch of money on something. Like something broke in the house, and I had to pay for someone to come fix something. Now all of a sudden things would be tight again. I'd be like, oh my God, this sucks, right?
Oh, yeah?
There was also the fact that around 2 years ago, early 2024, my setup was ancient. Okay, I was using a over 10-year-old PC.
You could have bought it yourself so many times.
It was not up to snuff anymore, and people were upset that I was.
He could have changed this himself so many times.
My camera looked awful, right? The setup, the lighting. I was using a college-grade lamp, something you would use in a dorm room. I was using for lighting here on my business every day. Okay, I was gaming on a TV that had input delay and was on the other side of the room. I was squinting and looking across over here.
That has nothing to do
my
with it.
Streams at 2 monitors that I had to the left of me and a laptop.
He could have
in front of
changed
me
all
that
this
was
stuff
all,
himself.
Small and crappy and just an awful setup, right?
He could have changed all of
someone
this
who's
just by
professional,
reorganizing the room.
You should be doing better than that. You should be having better equipment. You should be doing out better quality stuff, and I just didn't have the means to do it.
You
right?
could have done it
so
for
things
years.
were better where I wasn't really like 100% financially tight, but everything was just outdated and bad, and I was wondering how on earth I was going to turn that around for myself.
Oh man, I'm
'Cause,
already
quite frankly,
I'm already
things just
over
weren't
this.
going well enough for me to be able to afford these kind of improvements.
I'm already over this.
Now I want you to fast forward to a few months ago. Okay? A few months ago, things have been a lot better. I was able to, through the generosity of others and through my own hard work, upgrade a lot of my set.
Hard work.
The PC that I'm using now for gaming is a donated PC. A fan donated that
Hard
a year and
work.
a half ago. Super high-end PC at the time. Allows me to play everything at the highest settings, 4K resolution.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Amazing upgrade. The capture streaming PC that I'm using, I bought for myself.
At the time.
And man, it allows me to co-stream on both YouTube and Kick. It allows me to stream at 1440p. I could actually stream at 4K, but then I wouldn't be able to co-stream it, you see? All these improvements, right, that have happened over the last year to year and a half or so, and people have really seen that improvement. All the technology and stuff that I'm now using, actual lighting,
The
and effort in my
technology.
sets, actual effects now that I can use, which everyone has had for years and years, and finally I can use them. So now, even my face cam during
He could have
gameplays
used this on his
dramatically
old
improved.
stream.
Everything better, right?
He was just lazy.
But even then, there were still some limitations and
Pure
things, and I
laziness.
was still
For years.
tethered to the idea of
Years
having
of
to have
absolute
a financial
laziness.
goal every single time that I turned on a camera. Okay? And that really, for me, was the one thing that really was driving me nuts. Because to be frank and honest with all of you, I don't like sitting here talking about money,
Lies.
asking for contributions, saying we're so-and-so from hitting this
Your
streak
entire
of
stream
goals
is
and
based
this,
around it.
Continuous streak that we
Your
hit of
entire
success,
stream is
and we need
based
to hit
around
this goal
money.
to do this special event or to do this. The big thing was DSP
Everything
tries it.
you
We need to hit
do
10
is centered
goals, and then we're
around
gonna do
how
a new
much money
DSP
it brings
tries
you.
Or we're going to hit a certain amount of goals. We're going to do a marathon
Oblivion,
and
how
stuff
you
like
doing?
that, right? It drove me nuts. I absolutely positively hated it. I want you to understand
I've
that
not
every
noticed
moment
that.
I had to do that stuff and talk like that and be like that, it's not me. Me, I want to be a guy that just sits here and
But
chills
you
with
still
all of
do
you,
it.
talks games, plays
He
games,
still
has a good
does it
time.
every day.
And if anything, I certainly hope that has come through recently. Because now what I want to do is talk about the present, okay? Basically the last 2 months. Because as you all know, 2 months ago, I had my interview with Asmongold. In fact, it was 2 months ago. If you're not aware, it was actually pretty much exactly 2 months ago.
We're still on the Asmongold
bump.
bump.
Sit down with Asmongold and we talked. And
Asmongold. You're just gonna suck his dick already. Suck his skanky, unwashed, roach
it gave
dick.
Opportunity for the world. And
Jesus Christ, get over it.
Even know me to see me in a new light.
Get the fuck over it.
This toxic, negative meme on the internet, right? And because of that, they didn't know what I stood for. They didn't know that I was actually well-versed in intelligent on gaming issues. They didn't know what kind of games I played. You need to get over it, man. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't know anything about me. All they heard was the negative memes.
You need to get the fuck over it, bro.
I totally understand that.
Right, you
if
really
you're
do.
Who just sits around and you hear these memes from time to time, you believe them as fact. But after that interview, things went very differently for me. You know, I got exposure. I got almost 10,000 new subs within a week.
Yeah.
I got new eyes on my content, people who were coming by and hanging out with me in droves for the first time ever. New increased viewership, new increased attention on my stuff, humongous support, right? And what's ended up happening in the last 2 months is quite amazing. Number one, engagement. And what do I mean by that? I mean that people who are coming by now are not just coming by to hang out, but they're also liking the videos. They're liking the stream. They're leaving comments. All right? And they, because of that, the channel is doing
Why are we
better.
talking about this?
A channel that gets views is one thing. A channel that actually gets engagement is another. In the eyes of YouTube and its algorithm, engagement is everything. Okay, I want you to understand that. Like without
his videos get no
YouTube
views,
algorithm
dude.
kind of discards your channel or hides it, and it won't show up in related or anything like that. And the fact that now people are actively going out of their way to do these positive things for the channel is helping tremendously. I want you to know that. I really appreciate it because
I want you to know that.
A lot.
GPM, big ups.
Big ups,
And that engagement
GPM.
is
I want you to know that.
People leave in the comments, oh, I saw this in
Go
you know,
follow
my
his
suggestion for
streams.
the first time ever. And another thing that's really happened as a result, I am seeing people go back and check out my classic stuff.
Oh, yeah,
For the first time in tons of years, I'm getting comments on playthroughs that didn't have a single comment. I'm getting views on stuff from ages ago that people weren't watching, and now they're watching in droves. I'm like, wow, this is absolutely amazing that people are going back and discovering this giant catalog of content that I have had on this channel for so long, right? So long. But no one watched it because all everyone heard is that Phil was a schlub and Phil was a bum and Phil's a guy that dresses up like an idiot, like a clown, and he begs for money and he talks about the goals all day. And it's funny because that's the impression people get, but every single time someone came by to my stream just to hang out, they'd be like, I don't know what the hell people are talking about. That's not the entirety of his streams. Yeah, he'll do calls to action every once in a while, and he'll say, hey, you can support this way, or he'll mention a goal, but never was that ever the entirety of a stream.
Okay.
As what people say it is. You know, it's always a gross misrepresentation. And so, honestly, yeah, it was the Asmongold exposure that allowed me to be seen in a new light.
Jesus Christ, now, DSP, listen, get over
the
it.
Asmongold exposure.
Asmongold.
And what I mean by that is you're not going to get those people to stick around.
Asmongold.
Unless you say, do content like Asmongold.
Asmongold.
I don't do content like Asmongold.
Asmongold.
Right?
How many times do you want to say Asmongold?
I do gaming, mostly gaming. I'm not talking about current events. I'm not talking about politics and drama. I'm not feuding with other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any of that. I'm actually sitting here every day, chilling with the audience, relaxing. I'm trying to make an honest take at just not having this kind of toxicity, this kind of drama content. What I want to have is just fun and chill, relaxing times with all of you every day. Okay? And I hope that that's coming through, and I hope that you guys are seeing and having that and enjoying it. The thing is, I know you are. Because, again, like I said, the engagement
Then why
is up.
say I hope?
And particularly, all right, views on certain content are up. I've been able to now do things like, for example, go back to Clear Obscure, which I never would have been able to do in the past, and actually do all that content that I had missed out on and had wanted to play all year. I was able to go and do it, right? I was able to...
Didn't he complain the whole way through Clear Obscure?
For the first time in my entire time that I'd been streaming, jump from project to project, game to game.
Didn't we just moan the whole fucking time?
Oh, well, I have to buy this new game and jump a bunch of money on it, and I have to worry about,
we literally
I bought
moaned
this game, now
the
I have to
whole
play it
time
in its entirety because I can't afford to do otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
And said we weren't making money.
In fact, it's quite the polar opposite. Where now I'm
it's
free,
make us try
much
and
like many
have
other
a picture of him in your wallet next to a picture of a horse. Oh, your
and I
wife,
kept telling you guys, well, don't compare me to this guy or that guy.
Asmongold.
Definitely different situation.
I'm not like
You have to
Asmongold.
understand that because of my limitations of what's going on here financially, that I'm not able to do the things that they do. And a lot of people didn't understand that. And we're like, I
Bro.
don't get it. Why can't you just buy this game and play it today?
You
Why can't
do have
play
loads of
this
money,
game
don't
if you don't
lie.
like it, go to another one, right? Because that was
He's just
the
constantly eye fucking
thing
kick
that
chat and
differentiated
watching
me. You
people
knew
call
if I
him a
was playing
liar.
game that usually I would always finish it. But that's not always a good thing.
Like constant.
Particularly if you buy a game that's just mid. And then you play it a little bit, you're like, wow, this is boring. But now I'm sticking myself and committing myself to having to finish this entire game. And now the audience has stuck with it. Because maybe you guys don't like it so much. But now I'm telling you, I'm going to be streaming it for 2-3 weeks. Right? Well, that's not good. I'm streaming not for me, but for you. I'm trying to stream
not
to
for you, but
entertain
for the
an
money.
audience, right? And so you have to understand that, like, I'm only here to entertain. I'm not here for myself. If I want to play a game offline, I can. I don't have to play it all on stream. So because of that, yeah, I now I see
big
things
ups.
in a different light. You know what I mean? But that's because of you guys. Because this last couple of months, all right, have been so good. I mean, here's the truth of the matter, and here's where it really comes into play as a matter of fact that no one can dispute. Okay?
What?
So 2 months ago, I had my interview with Asmongold.
Oh my
And the
god!
interview, like I said, went well. And what happened was,
Jesus
I said,
Christ, get the
as of
fuck
right
over
now,
it!
because of the positivity that has happened, I'm abolishing all goals on streams. We no longer are going to have some kind of an arbitrary goal that I'm trying
Good
to hit on
lord,
any stream.
DSP!
All right. Instead of that, I'm just going to relax and chill with the audience, and we're going to play games and have fun. And we're going to judge it on things like how many people show up, how much engagement, and yes, I'll look at support as well, but it's going to be a factor that we consider when it comes to what games we play and what games we don't. Okay? And as soon as I announced this, right, immediately there was a clamor and there was all this ruckus within my detractor communities. Oh, no. Phil's always been about financial goals. Phil's always been about asking and begging for money. There's absolutely no positive way at all that this will ever stick. So first it was, oh, this won't last more than a week. And it did. And then it was, oh, this won't last more than 2 weeks. And it did. And then it was, oh, this won't last till Christmas. But it did. Oh, this can't last past Christmas into the new year.
But it didn't!
Oh, this can't last another month. So now we're 2 months into this.
Is he for real?
Okay? 2 months into no goals, no sitting here trying to hit an arbitrary total every stream.
But
Instead,
you
we're just
do
relaxing and
every
enjoying each other's
time.
company
That's
and
why
enjoying
we've
games,
quit all
right?
these games.
First off, can we all agree that it's much better?
That's why
I
we've
think
quit
we
all
can,
these
right? Without me
games.
saying, let's hit the goal and let's get some subs and let's get this and that constantly. I think it's just a much better atmosphere. We can focus on the games. We can focus on discussion. We can do more fun stuff because it's not about me sitting here pounding the
Is he
audience
insane?
saying, give me money, give me money, give me money, right? Now, the thing is, you might say, well, you don't have the goals for 2 months. Well, how are things going? It must be going, well. They are. No, that's actually the truth. Things are going incredibly well. In fact, the last 2 months, things have been going better than before I had the goals. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was sitting here hounding the audience constantly, people would see me in a negative light and not want to contribute. And now what's happening is people are naturally coming by and becoming regulars and enjoying this stuff and supporting in droves. So because of that, I'm able to be just as good as I was before when I had the goals, if not better, and I don't have goals. All right? And it's amazing. Now understand that, again, this is a factor. Because there's other factors as well when it comes to the success of a game or content. For example, are people actually coming every stream and showing up and hanging out? Are people coming and talking about the game and actively having a great time? And engaging with the content, meaning they're liking it, they're leaving comments, they're doing all that stuff. And is there support coming in? Those are the 3 factors that I look at to judge if a game is worthy of continuing on my streams. And so there's a lot of times when I'm playing a game and maybe one of those 3 things isn't jiving, and I ask the audience about it, and we make a determination. And that's the thing, like, it's always going to be like that, where you have to have some kind of a criteria to judge if something's working or not, or else, again, what's the point of me streaming? I could just be playing everything offline by myself and just playing what I like and not caring about anything else. So understand, it's not that, oh, well, support is not a factor. No, it is a factor. But also there's other factors that are intangible or not as arbitrary that also factor into things. And the thing is, with this new mentality,
how many times do you want to say factor?
I'm now able to go and do things that previously I wasn't able to do. Particularly, the one thing that I want to bring up, okay, is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So this was one of my favorite playthroughs of 2025.
Yet you bitched the whole way through about the imaginary goal that wasn't there.
Having a great time, all right, enjoying this game. But man, it was so hard to retain an audience for it. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like if it's an action game or it's a horror game or if it's a game that's like online multiplayer, it's a lot easier. Any game that's more of a slow burn style game or, you know, that kind of game, it's so hard to retain an audience in the modern day. And one of my biggest regrets of the last year was that I only played through Act 1, Act 2, and the story finale and literally never touched any of the content of Act 3 of Clair Obscur. Seriously, I touched none of it. I just skipped it. And most people who loved the game actually went back and played it, and I didn't. And that killed me. That absolutely killed me. That I had to forego that content. And then, when all this changed and I had a new audience, and I was like, hey, you want me to go do it? Because I would love to do it. It's what I wanted to do all year. And people were like, yeah, let's do it. And then we did it together. And listen, not that it always worked, because there were some streams of that game that were absolutely dead. Okay? There was low attendance, low support, low engagement. But the thing is, if overall I'm doing great, if overall things are excellent, if I'm not sitting here trying to hit arbitrary goals, then it means that I can have a game in the rotation that's not doing so hot, but it's a passion project for me and I'm still able to do it. You know, I understand that not every game's always going to be a hit, but the factor is that, you know, if I'm enjoying it and there is an audience that's having a good time with it, then there's absolutely no reason to not play it, right? And that's basically what happened with Expedition 33, is I was able to go back to it. I was able to play it and do all the content that I had missed, just culminating with Friday, where we actually beat the Super Boss Simon and was even able to go back and check out this DLC that had come out in December that I never would have checked out. And I, you know, got to check that out. I just had a great time, you know, and that's because of you, because of the new changes, because of the fact that it's not tied to goals. We can go and have good fun no matter what it is that we're playing. All right. Now, there's going to be times when I have to make. I
like pretending like it was all terrible before this.
Away with, because again, I know that I'm shooting for an
audience. Think how hard he sold goals and everything else to us. Think how hard this retard would sell a goal and then a monthly goal and then all this other stuff. Think how hard he would hype it, how good it was, how worth it was. I need your buy-in. I need your buy-in. Think of all that shit. And now he's sitting there telling us, well, my content's so much better because I don't have to do all that. But at the time, his content was the best, and everyone who didn't like him was mentally ill and a liar and said that he was a beggar, and that wasn't true at all. But now apparently that was all true. Now apparently that was all true because his content's so much better now. And is it true or isn't it true? Do you like it or don't you like it? Also, mid-lip lick that. Ugh. Look at this. Look at this slime. Look at the state of him. Constant. Fucking creep.
We will always have these three factors of attendance, engagement, and support that we're going to use to judge if the game is worthy
engagement,
to keep
and
playing
support.
Or not. My time is valuable.
Business meeting.
I need to
great business meeting. I love this.
Of what's going to take up stream time and what's not. I do. It's very important that I make sure that having an audience of hundreds of people every day, thousands of people, quite frankly, in a week, that I'm doing stuff that they want. That I'm playing the games that you guys are asking for.
All right, bystander on YouTube, how you doing?
It's very tough to decide because sometimes
we are going to be talking about Asmon for the next 5 years.
Sometimes there's a game that you're liking and I don't like. And sometimes there's a game that's kind of mid and it's tough judgment. Do we keep going or do we try something different?
Do we keep going?
That might do better? You know, it's going to be a new journey this year. It will be. It's going to be completely different. It's nothing like it used to be where it's just the goals, the goals, the goals, the goals. But I think having this community mentality of, hey, we're all hanging out and we're enjoying games together. And we're determining together whether or not this game is something worth playing. Okay? That's much better than, oh, there's a number on the screen and we have to have it hit a certain value and then we keep playing.
For years, he was like that, though.
Last year, I do feel like there was things that overstayed their welcome, but I kept playing them because of that number. For example,
for years, he was like this.
American Truck Sim was a game that I enjoyed,
but
should have ended 3+ months earlier than it did. And it was always just one or two people who would come to the Truck Sim and throw this giant Hail Mary contribution, and we would keep playing it. And it stayed in the rotation when we probably should have been trying other games and spending time on new things. We were just doing Truck Sim, Truck Sim, Truck Sim every single week. And it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't like the streams were that meaningful. It became a way that
Meaningful.
basically my trolls tried to get me to fish to say something so they could do a clip farm of it. You know what I mean? And that's just not good. I absolutely should have been doing other kinds of content instead of those streams, but I just looked at the dollar sign rather than what my audience was really saying. A lot of people were saying, stop playing Truck Sim. For goodness sakes, Phil, it's just not interesting. We're bored. And I didn't listen. I ignored, and that's on me. But now, things are different.
No, you
I
stayed
can
because you kept
actually
getting money, and then as soon as it
pivot
stopped
left,
getting
right,
money, it
up,
was
down,
game
in any
over.
direction. I can play any game. I can buy
We
any
know how
piece
it
of equipment
works.
that I need or we want to try out together. I could do all of that because of you. And so, 2 months
And so,
into this amazing journey of positivity and fun and things
Journey.
very different than how they used to be, I want to take the time away to say thank you so much.
here we go.
Because of the positivity, the engagement, and the support that you have shown me over these years, this crazy 17-plus year
almighty.
journey. I've had highs and lows, and for a while
Good
there, we
Lord,
were down in
bro.
the doldrums, right? Every day was a begathon, and every day was about the goals, the goals, the goals, and now it's done. 2 months in, I never have to go back. Tell you that right now. I'm
They
never going
literally
back.
still exist,
We're never
though.
going to have that arbitrary goal again. It's going to be about all of these factors weighed against each other. This new methodology is
They
working.
literally
People
still
are
exist.
enjoying the content. I'm doing well. It's all successful.
All
So,
the
okay?
goals
So
still
thank you so
exist.
very, very much. However, I just want you to understand one factor here. The negativity and the toxicity and the detractor videos that are made about me every day are never going to go away. And there's one real big reason for that, and it's very simple.
Money?
Money.
Of course.
Okay?
Of
If
course.
toxicity, negativity, and bullying on the internet
course.
was not able to be monetized, no one would still be bothering me. Because in truth, all the things that people were on me for over the years are gone. Okay? Think about it. The awful look of my set is gone. The awful gameplay where I just sit there and blame developers all day instead of trying to play a game seriously.
You still do that?
Gone. The fact that I sit there begging all day. Gone.
But
The
you
goals,
still do.
Gone. Everything. It's all gone. Even when I clear my throat. I mute the mic now. Every single thing that I've been criticized for has been improved upon
He's
or
insane,
fixed.
bro.
So what happens now is, oh wait,
This
but
is
we need to make
mental
money,
illness.
right? We're making big bank, making fun of Phil. So what's the next thing? Let's
This
either
is
make
crazy
something up
mental
completely
illness.
that's actually not true at all, like saying that I'm on Ozempic or something insane like that.
Literal
even though
mental illness.
I have worked hard to change my lifestyle, to change my diet, to work out, to improve myself as I have. They can't accept that. Wait, all the things that we made fun of Phil for are now fixed? Well, we got to make something up. He's on Ozempic and his wife has left him and this and
This
that.
is
All
insane.
nonsense. There's no longer a factual basis for anything that people bully me for. The things that they say and do are actually completely
Actual
fabricated now.
insanity.
To the point where it's a laughing joke. Like my wife and I, when we catch wind of this shit, we laugh so hard at how insane it is.
No, you
how
don't.
crazy this stuff is that
No, you
they're
don't.
saying.
No, you don't.
The thing
Your wife
is, they
gets
need
annoyed.
to. Like, take a look right now at the Kick Chat. How this person who keeps making 100 sock accounts behaves every day. Why do they behave that way? Because their narrative has to be true or else they're doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? They have to invent nonsense in order to have their narrative be true.
Yeah, we know.
Because if it's not true, then no one would watch the content and they wouldn't make any money anymore.
Yeah, we know.
So let's just completely invent stuff. Let's spam his chat. Let's do this and that.
Talking
And
about
the thing is,
trolls,
it
I
doesn't
thought this is
affect-
positive.
Like, to be
We
honest,
started our
right now
stream
we're having a
unprompted, we're
podcast.
talking about
Is it affecting
trolls.
the podcast in any way? Does it matter?
We
what
talked
anyone
about
said
money,
me
now we're
today?
talking about trolls.
Does it matter that this idiot is spamming my chat?
You're talking about it again.
But that's it. They're living in their own bubble. To
Again.
the point where the difference here is other people who are lol cows, all right? Because, by the way, you're a lol cow whether you like it or not. It has nothing to do with really your actions as much as they would like that to be the case. It's
Yes, it
not
does.
the case at all. 'Cause if someone prods you
I like
enough with a stick,
retconning that
you're
he's a
eventually
lol
going to
cow
react
and he
to
can
it,
choose
right? You
to
can do your
own
best to
it.
ignore it, but if you keep ignoring someone you prodding with a stick, eventually the stick's going to pierce your skin. So you have to move.
Okay.
You have to react. You have to do something. You can't just let someone keep bothering you
Okay.
over and over. You have to react. And that's what they don't understand about this whole lol cow culture bullshit.
Okay.
Is you say, oh, well, a lol cow is someone when you prod them or you poke them or you do something, it elicits a certain reaction that we can laugh at. And because they give you that predicted reaction, they're a lol cow. No, no, no. They're a lol cow because you keep harassing them and somehow the internet thinks that systematic bullying is okay. So
It is okay.
it's very simple. It's not.
It's
what you think.
100% okay.
Maybe at one point it was. Maybe at one point you could look at someone and be like, well, they have something that
It's
they're doing
100%
wrong,
okay.
endlessly. And therefore, we're going to call them out on it, and we're going to hope that they improve. And if they don't, we're going to make fun of them for it. And we're going to say they're a lollipop
Scrappy,
and milk them
Aiden.
for the lols or whatever, right?
For the
But in truth,
lols.
that's not what it is anymore. Because this bullying, this systematic bullying has become monetized. It's now an actual moneymaker. It's a whole community of people who all they care about is making money defaming you. And they get away with it unless you can outright sue them, right? So it's actually toxic and sick. It's no longer, oh, we're trying to elicit that reaction. It's like, we don't care. We just say it. And even if that person literally never reacts, we still profit off of it. Because we've created an entire cult of people who are so fucked up in the head and brainwashed. All they want to hear is toxic nonsense about people on the internet so they can feel better about themselves. And they will continue to support people who literally lie. Okay? And that's what's messed up. Like, listen, I've done everything I possibly can to improve. I have. I literally don't have anything else that I can really do when you really think about it. I've improved my content. I've stopped the
I've
begging.
improved my
No more
content.
goals. I actually physically changed myself to be healthier and better because that was one of the things that were constantly going on over and over. Oh, he's fat and he's lazy. I work hard. I have dedication to my content and my craft. Everything that was a criticism has been
Dedication
addressed.
to my content and
So what's
my
the issue?
craft.
What is it today? What new thing are you going to make up? Because you need money. Because you're a bum. Because you're broke. Not me. I'm far from it.
We've
doing
all got
good.
real jobs,
And that's what I'm
bitch.
here to say I'm thankful for. That I don't need to sit here and beg anymore because I'm successful.
We've
These
all got
idiots
real jobs,
literally pay me for literal nothing. This person is giving me money right now. This person right here. I'm doing good. So what's your problem? What's broken up here in your head? Or is it that you're just a bum and you're desperate and you realize that your cash cow would dry up if you stopped lying, right? So for everyone here who's a fan and who's having a great time, all right, welcome. And thank you for being here the last 2 months.
home.
Welcome to the new reality that I'm successful, we're having a great time, and nothing that happens outside of this stream affects us. We're good. It doesn't matter what they say and do. They
Yeah, we
just
get
can't
it.
hurt us
You
anymore.
keep going on about it.
I'm basically bulletproof at this point. And there's nothing that they can do about it. It doesn't matter how much they lie and harass and make
So
shit
why
up.
are you talking
There's
about it
nothing
then?
that can ever be done to
Why
stop
have
me
you gone
from
this
having a great
hard,
time with you
unprompted out of
every day on
nowhere?
stream, and that's because of you.
What did he
Because
see
you
that
stuck
annoyed
with
him
me all these
today?
years because of the dedication, because of the support. You're the reason why I get to do this for a living and why everything is so much better. So thank you so very much to every single one of you out there who's been with me, whether you were there the entire journey, whether you've jumped on somewhere along the way, whether you're a brand newcomer and today's your first day.
Oh,
I want you to understand that
fucking
my life is
weirdo.
better because of you. I'm grateful for it. And we're on a journey together of fun and relaxation and chill vibes. And nothing's gonna stop
A
that
journey
from
of
going
fun
how
and
fast how far we
relaxation
want it to
and
go.
chill vibes.
Okay?
A journey. Can you
Thank you.
do you know any other little like buzzword that isn't chill vibes? Do you know how to say anything
nice.
else? Chill vibes. It's chill vibes.
Cool.
Everything's chill vibes. Amazing chill vibes.
All
Chill
right,
vibes.
So, the goals are gone. They're not coming back. It was a 2-month experiment, right? Can we go for a while with no goals and what would happen? I'll tell you what will happen. Amazing success. Because that's exactly what's happened. I've had
we
amazing
know.
success these last couple of months. Not having goals. Just being me and enjoying and having fun.
Yeah, like
This is
everyone
amazing.
told you for years.
Thank you, everyone, again, for all of your support and positivity.
People
Things are going
literally
great.
told him this for
And
years,
it can
but
only
sure.
go up from here because that's the thing. Like, now that I've got that momentum going and we got that positivity behind and there's none of that toxicity anymore,
Oh yeah.
we're good. What we need now, honestly, here's the
Money?
very God's honest truth. We need good games. We need good games to come back because I'm not saying that there aren't good games. I'm saying
Oh, of course.
they're the indie games, they're the little games.
We need games to stay afloat.
AAA
Okay,
studios
good.
to start pumping out gold again, right? Let's hope that this Resident Evil coming out in February is a great game. That's the kind of shit that people used to come to DSP Gaming for. To see the new hot Resident Evil, to see the new hot FPS game, the hot new RPG.
No
the
one
hot new
cares
action
about
game.
that.
But they don't exist. Right? They just don't. These AAA studios are making garbage, so we end up sitting around playing indie games all day. Now listen,
No
there's
one
nothing
wants to
wrong
see
with
you
playing
play
indie
games, bitch.
but you want to get some kind of attention on the channel, and it's got to be playing the big ones again, right? So let's hope for the best. Let's have total domination once again of the gaming landscape. Let's get some great stuff going, and let's have a good time.
Let's get some great stuff
right?
going.
Let's go. I'm feeling
Let's go.
incredibly positive about this year. I was a little worried. The moment that I took those goals away, I was worried. I'm not worried anymore. I'm good. I don't have a care in the world about that nonsense. I'm just going to have a great time with you guys. All right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's go. We got shout outs to do.
Let's go.
All right. First off, it's just hilarious. As I was talking there, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's people gifting me subs and it's a troll. It's like, dude, number one, I'm never going to acknowledge you. And number two, you're paying me. How do you not understand that? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's how they behave. Do you see what I'm saying? They're that crazy. Okay. So, Chimchar did a $5 super chat, and Chimchar is very negative for the record. He is, yet he supports anyway. And he goes, that's not true. What was abolished was you asking for support. Yeah, that's what I just said. So how is it not true? I said there's no goals, and I don't ask for support constantly anymore. I do a call to action every once in a while, and I'll say, hey, please support the content. Here's how you can do it. If you support it, I'll play it more often. Right?
The fuck is a call to action?
Very transparent, matter-of-fact stuff. Right? And everyone knows it. Like I said, there's factors. There's the attendance, the engagement, and the support. So there's nothing. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Then he says, you have twisted it into no rewards and goals, but it was asking for money originally. So what you're saying is, I abolished the goal, okay, but I didn't abolish asking for support. No, you don't have to abolish asking for support. Literally every fucking streamer on the planet asks for support. Every streamer that says, hey, here's a link, go click it and buy this merch. Click this and give me a referral. Do this, buy this, participate in this. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything any different than anyone else. I'm sorry, do you think I'm Jesus Christ or something and I'm going to be like some kind of, flawless person who's going to sit here and never have to ask for anything? No, it's my job, stupid. It's my job to make a living, to pay my bills, to support my family. This is not for free streaming.
Support my
family. It's my work. You understand? It's my occupation. I will always be saying, hey, please support this way and that way. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. If you think there's something wrong with it, turn the fucking internet off. Because literally almost everything you see on the internet is asking for something. I don't know if you were aware of that. Anyone who has any kind of a living on the internet is for pay. You haven't figured that out yet? How old are you, Chimchar? I'm curious. Are you like 5? You're crazy, man. Like, even saying that, well, we're mad that you ask for support. So you're mad at every single person who's ever streamed and ever made content on the internet. Because the moment that they say, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, give me a view, send some, a contribution to my Patreon, drop me a coffee or whatever it's called, go to my GoFundMe. Everyone's doing it. Literally everyone. So you don't have issue with me, you have issue with the system. So turn the internet off and go live in a library or, go be a farmer. That's fine. No one's going to hate on you for that. But to sit on here and dump on me because you don't like the system, right? That's kind of a broken thing there. I'm sorry. You're not angry with me in the way that I do things. You're just angry with content creation in general on the internet. And that's something that I can't fix. But thank you for $5. I appreciate that. In fact, no. Okay, that's right. Spedgy came in and did a big super chat earlier. Thank you so much, Spedgy, for that. Okay. Let's see here. Red Eyes did a $5 super chat and says, LFG, Phil, tell them how the shit's gonna run. That damn straight. Damn straight. And that's the thing. I have that power now. It used to be that I wasn't in control and the internet controlled me. Now I'm definitely the pilot of this ship. Right? I'm the captain, and I'm the one who steers us where we want to go, and I'm the one who's in control.
I'm the captain
at all times, and I really am happy for that.
Because
there was a time, again, where I wasn't. Things were out of control, and all this toxicity thrown at me on the internet was killing me. It was killing me. It was killing the business. It was killing everything. And now things are completely flipped in the opposite direction for the better. All right? And that's great. So thank you, Red Eyes. Ruckus Look did a $10 super chat and says, let's go. Let it go. Let's go. Thank you so much for $10. And someone named Your Future Divorce Attorney gifted a sub on Kick. Thanks for the gifted. All right. I got a $3 tip. Someone says, will you react to the new Mario Galaxy movie trailer that released this morning? Do you guys want me to? You already know I don't think this movie's going to be any good. I didn't like the first Mario movie. All right. I reacted to the first trailer for this Mario movie, and I think it looks terrible. Do you really want me to react to the new one?
Oh, God.
Not against it, if you really want me to. But it's, I mean, I haven't seen it, but it's probably not going to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see here. Someone tipped me $2, says, man, we're definitely a long way from that scorn incident now. Yeah, that was 3+ years ago. This person says, I'd argue that was your lowest point. I think you now finally understand what Moist Critical was trying to say when he reacted to that. Mentioning money over and over does nothing. If they like you, they'll support. Yeah, and you have to understand, now I know that, but now I see it from a point of success, and you can't really see it unless you're there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
Like, if you're stuck in a rut and things are bad, you can't see outside of that bubble. Once you're out of the bubble, you can look in positively and say, thank God that I learned better, but man, it was hard when you were there. And you're right, that scoring incident was one of my lowest
and you're
points
right.
as a creator, where here I am just outright chastising, screaming at my audience for not sending me money.
He's still done that recently.
Absolutely awful.
He did that for Call of Duty.
I shouldn't have ever done it, and definitely I've learned from that experience. And
he did that for Black Ops 7.
So thank you for that.
He literally moaned at them for Black Ops 7.
I got a $10 tip from Guitar Player. He says, man, right now there's snow in Texas. It's really cold. Yeah, isn't it where it's beginning? Is it like the very south of the United States? That's where this crazy winter front came in from. So it's from Texas all the way from the South U.S. up the entire East Coast. And you guys are all going to get like a foot or more of snow, supposedly. So, again, I wish you all the best. I hope you're all safe. I hope that you're equipped for it, especially in warmer climates where usually you wouldn't get this kind of weather.
Oh, yeah?
I hope that you guys are going to be all right. And it doesn't affect you too negatively. Guitar Player, at the very least, you can be here on stream if you're snowed in, right?
All right, hell yeah. You give some money,
days.
yeah.
So, hopefully I'll give you something to do and watch, right? Thank you, Guitar Player, for $10. I
Right.
appreciate that, man. Okay. And then let's see here. May contain bleach with a $10 Canadian super chat. Let's see what that one's equivalent to. That is $7.25. Thank you so much. Okay, May contain bleach asks, how much do you think that you would be playing games if you weren't a content creator? Like, is it something that you enjoy in your free time? Oh, yeah. Before I was a YouTuber, I was an avid gamer. You know, I was a competitive Street Fighter player.
Oh, my
I
God.
built my own PCs, which a lot of people don't believe because, again, the narrative is that I'm a dunce or something. But
You literally are, though. You are at, like,
PCs that I
a
have built,
fucking
and I played all
retard.
kinds of stuff on PC. You know,
You
the
are
first
terrible
two
at
Call of
every
Duties,
single game I see you
played on
fucking
PC
play.
exclusively. I
Like,
used
you
to
are
play all the
so
Unreal
bad at
games,
everything.
Unreal tournaments and
You're
stuff
so
like that.
fucking
I
stupid.
was into
Like, your
avidly
lateral
PC.
thinking skills, your intelligence, like, just
I
you're
did emulation, which I
so
don't do now. But I
trash
used to do
at
emulation
everything.
all the time. I would emulate a whole bunch of classic
You
games
are
that
a
weren't available
fucking
readily,
moron.
you know, to buy or play. That's actually how I used to play games such as Earthbound and the classic Final Fantasies that weren't like on modern consoles. That's how I would play them. Now, the thing is, as I've explained, my mentality today is that I actively stay away from games when I'm off stream, because when I'm on stream, I'm almost always gaming. And I don't want my life to be so centered solely around gaming and games that I get burned out. Since my work is games, as soon as I'm out of here, I am not thinking about games. I'm relaxing with my wife. I'm spending time with my cat. You know, we're doing things, anything but gaming. Now, not to say that there's no gaming involved. I talk with my wife about games and game news, and she sometimes plays games, and I watch her play and stuff like that. But it's not like the stuff that we're doing is not ever directly related to the kind of stuff that I would do in here. And that's a good thing. My best advice I can give to anyone out there, you absolutely need to have a work-life balance split. You cannot have your work permeate your personal life, and you shouldn't have your personal life over-permeating into your work. There can be some crossover sometimes, and sometimes it can be really fun to have that level of crossover.
Yawn.
But it should not be 100% of the same thing all the time. That's a great way to find yourself running into trouble. That's a great way to have have boundaries sadly be broken and have a real bad feedback. That's one of the worst things I did, is when I used to have my personal stuff always involved in my streams and content, a lot of my fans got turned off. They're like, man, I just liked it when it was just you doing stuff, and now you got all this other stuff going on, and we don't like it anymore. And that was feedback that, you know, I didn't take at the time, and it was one of the biggest mistakes I made in my career, was having that sad over crossover. You know what I mean? But no, I would probably be gaming a good amount if it weren't for me actually streaming and this being my occupation full time. I'd probably be a pretty avid gamer outside of here. It would probably be my big hobby and how I spent a lot of my time, or free time. Like maybe I'd be, you know, gaming with my wife. Like a lot of the stuff here that I play on stream, maybe I'd be playing with my wife, right? I don't know. Okay, continuing on here. Let's see. We got John Nepper became a supporter this morning. Thank you, John, for the membership. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. And then we've got Guitar Player did another $5 super chat. Thank you, Guitar Player. He says there's a live action Masters of the Universe trailer. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
And then it's funny because like out of nowhere they started talking about this movie. Like, whoa, they're making another Masters of the Universe movie. Wasn't really aware that there was a lot of demand for Masters of the Universe. You know what I mean? Like, hasn't really been in the minds of those of pop culture for a very long time. And then you start seeing like screenshots and scenes of it. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. And then they say, oh, and guess who's playing Skeletor? Jared Leto. And then you're like, wait.
Yeah, groomer scum.
Jared Leto? The guy who just tanked Tron, the guy who tanked Morbius, the guy who just tanked like 10 movies in a row. Now he's playing Skeletor? Like, what are they thinking?
We don't care about him tanking movies. We care he's a groomer scumbag. These guys still
getting jobs. I don't know, man. But
you never know, DSP.
Voice, you think so? I don't know. It's insane to me. It's absolutely insane to me because I don't know. Again, already I feel like this movie is kind of like a Hail Mary, like who's going to watch it? Because who thinks about Masters of the Universe in 2026? And then you get the guy who's like movie kryptonite to be one of the leads. I just don't understand what people are thinking. I think they're nuts, quite frankly. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I got to blow my nose. Give me 1 second.
Okay, good. Did we really just like...
The year for me, where everything kind of fell apart, it was probably like mid-2016 into mid-2017, because behind the scenes, my personal life was falling apart at the seams. I had my stupid incident. My KO Gaming channel failed because YouTube blacklisted it, and I couldn't put money on the videos I put so much effort into. You know, talk about really getting screwed, putting all that effort into an edited content channel, getting a 1 million view video that paid me $3,000, and then they demonetized the channel for no reason. Just blacklisted it so every video got demonetized instantly upon upload. What the hell was that? And then the apocalypse happened, and I had to change who I was as a creator, you know? So there was so much going on there. And I know that, you know, a lot of stuff changed and the quality of my content dipped and stuff, you know? But that's the thing, like, everyone thinks about things generationally. Like, that was a different generation of viewer. A lot of people who were watching me back then don't watch anymore, and a lot of people who watch me today don't even know about that time. And they'd be like, oh, it was when you were, you know, when I don't know, the Jasper reveal, when you did a marathon and said you needed $1,000 and you raised $1,000 and then you brought your cat on stream, right? They say, well, that was awful. That was the lowest of the low, right? Or, you know, everyone will always say something different. So to be honest with you, I don't really focus on the negative. Like, there's been tons of negative things that have happened, but I also don't dwell on them, and I don't care, and I think like I've improved upon them since then, and they don't happen again. So I don't really dwell on the negatives of the past. The thing is, I don't forget them. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. So I don't forget.
Oh my God, really, DSP? Don't do that.
The Scorn incident, right?
Please don't do that.
Instead, I keep it in mind, and I remember it happened, and I remember never to do that again. But at the same time, I don't dwell on it and think about it like, oh, what a horrible thing. I'm so sad about it. No, I don't. I move forward positively. Roy Barnes, thank you for $5. He says, how many gamers can realistically buy a Porsche or maybe a Hamilton watch? Things like that is why companies go bankrupt. What an awful collab. He's talking about the Resident Evil 9 collab, where they're literally collabing with two things that most gamers cannot buy. So it makes no sense that they've been doing those collabs. You're right. I don't know what they're thinking with those collabs, quite frankly. It seems like they're completely off base with what they're doing with them. Let me be honest here. Could I buy a Hamilton watch? I could. Do I want to buy one? Fuck no.
What?
I can spend that money on so many other useful things for myself and my family.
Why
would I want to
flexing
drop
like
that level
this?
of money on a fucking watch for a video game tie-in? I'm not an idiot. And by the way, who needs a watch? It's 2026. This is your watch. You don't need a watch. It's literally a luxury item, right? To be, oh, look, here's what I'll do. I'll buy them both. I'll wear one on each wrist. And I'll walk around with two Hamilton watches. The one person who fucking bought them, Okay, Farmer John Brown, thank you for $2. He says he's a big fan. Thanks, Farmer John, for $2 super chat. All right. So there's a couple stories I want to cover. The one story I absolutely need to talk about right now. Okay. I want to talk about High Guard. This is the game that's coming out on Tuesday.
Oh, bro, why is he hammering this fucking hero shooter that no one gives a shit about?
Announced.
Is he getting paid to fucking play this or something?
All of a sudden, had the final spot at the Game Awards for some bizarre reason.
Why do we care?
And then wasn't talked about again.
High Guard.
Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, they're going to do a online digital presentation explaining this game in massive detail to hype it up for its impending release on Tuesday. For the record, it's a free-to-play game. Okay? So the funny, weird thing about this is that the entire internet is now intrigued, right? No one knows what to expect from this game. Is this game going to be the biggest train wreck since Concord? Or will this game be the biggest surprise sleeper hit like ever? And the funny part about it is everyone keeps looking at Jeff Keighley because, Jeff Keighley is the guy who runs the Game Awards, the guy who runs Summer Game Fest, Opening Night Live, and all those digital gaming events. And he was the one who decided to give High Guard that final position on his show. And now, only a couple days before its release, people have started to come out in the community, okay? Like the gaming community. And we're talking like games journalists and people like that. And they're saying, oh, so just so you guys know, we weren't allowed to talk about this until today because we had like an NDA or whatever. We were flown out to some studio last summer, full expenses paid. We got hands-on with High Guard, and we love it. This game is amazing. This game is everything you want from a hero shooter. It's what Overwatch should have been. Amazing graphics, an actual interesting story, great variety of gameplay. The heroes play great. It's basically like really the real Overwatch 2. What everyone wanted and didn't get. That's what this game is. And they think it's gonna do well. And Jeff Keighley's one of them that said that too, okay? So now all of a sudden, only a couple days before the release of the game, this hits the internet and everyone's like, so do you believe these people or not? Because you have to understand that basically these people were paid.
I don't hear anyone talking about this game but him. Literally no one.
You right now, a sports team.
Literally no one. Said,
we're going to fly you out, all expenses paid, to the latest sports game. And you're going to sit front row at the sports game, and you're going to be there, you're going to get free food, free drinks while you're there.
Zero people except him.
And then we're going to take you out to dinner after the sports game, and then we're going to fly you home, all expenses paid, no worries. And you did that trip. When you came home, would you be like, man, I hate that team? What a bunch of schlubs. They're terrible. No, of course not. You're going to come home with a grin ear to ear being like, oh, what a great experience.
Oh, yeah, because everyone's a sellout.
What a bunch of great people, right? So how can you trust
because no one has integrity.
had that happen to them last summer,
No one has
you think that
integrity
they're just trying to
except
show for this
DSP.
company, right? I don't
Only
know.
DSP has
I don't
integrity.
know how to judge this at all. And again, we haven't even seen like real gameplay or anything in this game. We're not.
No
gonna
one
see it
else
till
has
tomorrow
integrity
morning.
but this guy.
So FYI, tomorrow morning we are absolutely doing a level 1 podcast, and I am live well, not live reacting, but we're going to react to whatever this high guard presentation is. I want to see what this game is, and we are going to play it on Tuesday. It's free to play.
Who gives a
So we're going to
fuck?
play it on Tuesday, and we're going to judge for ourselves if this game is good or not.
Who
All right?
gives
Maybe
a
it actually is
single
good, because here's the thing.
solitary
Titanfall,
fuck?
pretty good game franchise. Apex Legends, that's a good game.
Really?
These are not bad games that this company has made previously. So just going on their track record alone, I would believe that it's good. But I guess we have to find out together. Okay? So, good stuff. Hopefully, you guys will come by tomorrow. We'll do the react together. We'll see if it's any good. And then we'll try the game together on Tuesday, and we'll make our judgment for ourselves. But it's just so weird. This came out of nowhere. And now it's the big talk of the gaming community. Is high guard good or bad? We have no clue. Let's find out. So, Tuesday will be an interesting day, I think, for sure. Okay? Okay. Someone here is being toxic. Thanks for the super chat. I'm just not even going to read it.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. This is how I wanted to lead into this, because the fact that this is such a talk of the gaming community right now is people are seeing stuff like this. Are you ready for this?
They whistle with the 5 bits.
So this
I
was a
appreciate
tweet
that.
Jeff Keighley made yesterday. Okay.
Listen, DSP has
He goes,
integrity,
in
bro. I know what
48
you're talking
hours,
about.
I'll be accepting
DSP's
your
always got
apology.
integrity.
Okay. So he's saying in 48 hours, everyone's
I
going to
don't know what
apologize to
you
me because
mean.
high guard is so good, and you're going to see what I was talking about all along, right? Except, does anyone recognize what this is actually a clip from? Anyone seen it? This is Jurassic Park. This is one of the opening sequences of Jurassic Park, where Dr. What's his name? Dr. Hammond or whatever is basically, he's trying
You
to
have to get
recruit
used to Dr.
people.
Malcolm.
It's not Dr. Hammond, right? I'm trying to think.
Where's
He's the
that
rich investor
song?
guy. He's trying to get people to come to his island and endorse
Where's that
Jurassic Park
fucking
as a
meme
safe place
song,
for people to come
bro?
for tourism.
Who remembers that meme
And
song?
everyone who's with him was like, "You're crazy, right? You're absolutely nuts. There's absolutely no way that this is going to be safe or that this is even real. It's all going to be fake, right?" And he's
Was
like,
it
"No, in
this
48
one?
hours, I'll be accepting all your apologies. You're going to, see that this is a great idea and that I've done everything." He was
Why
like,
is
"Oh, we
there a
spent no
muscular man
expense and stuff
screaming?
like that, right?"
I saw
But the
that.
thing is,
Yeah,
at the
well,
end of
I
the
see a few
movie,
people did it. Him,
There's an
Rebsy.
actual callback to this scene. All right, where what's his name? Is it Sam Neill, the actor? I forget his name too. But he says to Hammond, he says, "Well, I regret to inform you, I'm not going to endorse your park." And he turns to the doctor and says, "Me either." So at the end of the movie, he acknowledges he was wrong. Okay? So why is Jeff Keighley using this as his meme tweet to say, in 48 hours, you'll all be apologizing to me because High Guard is a good game? Dude, you didn't see the movie, did you? So anyway, I just don't understand it. I'm lost. I'm scratching my head what he's trying to say here, but he has such a giant following. He gets 1.5 million views and 17,000 likes on a meme he used incorrectly.
Okay, good.
I guess that's the internet, right?
Jealousy.
Anyway, okay. So let's
That's
see
called
here.
jealousy.
Okay, so someone tipped me $2, okay, and asked a question. It's an interesting question. They said, "Phil, this is Plargus." So thank you, Plargus, for $2. Let's add that to our total first. They said, "I completely agree on keeping your work life and your personal life separate. In your case, do you think that working from home complicates that? Would it make sense to rent out a studio to work from every day? I appreciate you." I mean, yeah, it does complicate that, being that my work is from my house, right? This is my studio in my home.
Okay.
It's easier to get more wrapped up in the work and then let time fly. Like, for example, if I were working in an office, chances are I'd have like a set time and be like, no, I have a family. I got to get home. I got to spend time with the family, right? So therefore, when that clock hits, 6:30 p.m. or whatever, I'm out the door. I got to be gone every day by 6:30. And I'm sure there would be some exceptions where I get stuck or wrapped up in something, but I'd be like, nah, that's it. I got to get out of here, right? That's the end of my work day. I got to go spend time with my family. No, being here, like, what happens is you get wrapped up in stuff. Let me set up something for tomorrow. Let me try this improvement or this piece of technology that I haven't tried yet. Oops, there's a technical issue, and I'm just going to stay here until it's fixed, right? And there's some nights that I should be out of here, and I'm stuck in here for an extra half an hour, 45 minutes, and I go downstairs, and my wife is like, what happened? What, it's supposed to be our time. And you're up there in that office extra late, and that's not right. And she's right. Every single time she says that to me, she's correct. And it just sucks. Like, there's nothing I can really do about it sometimes. I'm trying to upload. The video doesn't work. It's a glitch. This happened the other day where there was this bizarre error on YouTube. I went to upload the video, and when you upload a video on YouTube, they ask you for all these settings about your video to see if it could be monetized or not. The whole page was glitched. So every video I tried to upload was glitching and wouldn't finish. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I don't even know how to get past this. I was stuck in here for like an extra hour.
Yeah, why say this?
And that takes time away from my family.
My family!
I'm at an office and I'm out at this time. It's a little different, You
live in your... Bro!
But yeah, it is hard.
She can walk in this room anytime she likes.
Things that I want to work on, I just don't have time. Like right now, all right.
She can walk in this room anytime she likes.
Like 3 different things that I could work on. I just don't have time to do it.
He doesn't have time.
Supposedly it's supposed to be some technology that allows the audio balance of a game.
Is this cunt for real?
And your microphone to auto adjust. So let's say the game is extra loud for some reason because the games don't all have a set audio level. It's supposed to auto adjust the game.
For real?
So therefore, you will never have a game that blows me out, and I won't always be too like. If the game's too low, it should auto adjust the volume to be louder again. But I haven't had a single moment. I've had this like in my queue to work on for like months, and I just don't have time to sit down and do it. I don't. It's just too. I'm already doing so much work. I don't have the extra time to sit in this office and put the time in to do it. I got a whole bunch of other things just for the stream visually that I've wanted to implement, and I don't have time to work on. And then on top of all of that, guess what? It's coming up. Tax season. So very shortly, I got to start working on tax stuff. And that's more time that I have to spend in the office to do that stuff. It's like, oh.
Wow.
So it's challenging. When you own your own business and it's a one-man show like mine, it's very challenging because I'm trying to balance that work-life thing. And there's always something more you could be doing for work. There's always another improvement. There's another thing to do ahead of time. There's another thing to research and look into. And I don't really have the time to do it, but I do my best to juggle both,
This guy's insane.
Let's see here.
This guy's insane, man.
Someone has tipped $5. So first of all, let me play an animation. Where am I here? There we go. Thank you for the $5 tip. They said they want to remain anonymous. I know who they are, but they want to remain anonymous. And they said, have you talked about games tomorrow yet? We have. All right. But really what we're going to do is play Dredge for half an hour extra to see if it's any better past that first half hour because we didn't get to horror yet.
Yeah,
Someone suggested the Terminator 2 2D game. So we're going to put that into the polling for tomorrow. And probably we're just going to grab some random games off my wish list for the polling as well. So we're going to play like 3 more games for tomorrow night. So this person says, how about a game called Return of the Obra
Oh, for real, praise the sun. He rolls out of bed 20 minutes before stream,
like it, and it's
pats all his hair down, throws one of those skanky shirts on and comes on the stream. For real. There's no way.
Here it is, Return of the Obra Dinn. Oh yeah, we looked into this at one point. Absolutely, we looked into this at one point. It's already in my Steam library. It was gifted to me a long time ago, I think. Yeah.
Good.
It was gifted to me a while ago. Whoa, the graphics are very unique. Whoa. Holy crap.
Whoa.
It's from 2018, but it's such a striking visual style. All right. So this one, so here's what we'll do. This will be 2 things in the poll tomorrow. Will be this Terminator 2 game and Return of the Obra Dinn. I might just check it out anyway, because I own it. Cool. Okay, thank you for reminding me about that. Look Outside is one, too. There's so many games that people want. We're definitely going to do some polling. We're going to definitely play Dredge, and then we're going to do polls. We'll see. If you haven't seen it, look at this game, Return of the Obra Dinn. It's such a unique visual style. Pretty interesting. They're selling a black and white indie game bundle on Steam. That's funny. Thank you for the $5, and thank you for reminding me, because I had actually forgotten about that. Okay. All right, well, folks, see, the thing is, I would have done some reacting today, but to be honest,
Yeah, it is funny,
we're
yeah.
almost done with the show, so I don't think we'll do any reacting today.
Oh,
But,
good.
Like tomorrow, if you guys
Good,
wanted me
you
to react to
sparing us.
Masters of the Universe, you wanted me to react to the Mario movie trailer, I could do that. Keep in mind, tomorrow, the main
He's
focus of
sparing
the
us.
podcast will be reacting to the High Guard presentation. But maybe when we're done with that, we could do some extra. Maybe tomorrow could be the react show for the week. That could work. Okay. High Guard does not come out tomorrow morning. High Guard comes out on Tuesday. The High Guard presentation is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Unless they've changed the release date. Let's see. Did they change the release date? Planned release date. 21 hours. Really? They changed the release date. It was supposed to be Tuesday. Well, that's a problem. I guess they changed it. 100% originally it was Tuesday, and it looks like they're releasing it early. That sucks. That means we have to bump Street Fighter. Yeah, we have to bump Street Fighter to Tuesday now, which I guess is fine. It's not a huge problem. All right, so here's what we're going to do tomorrow then. Honestly, that works better for Street Fighter. Now that I'm thinking about it, that does work better for Street Fighter. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're changing the schedule. All right, we are. We're changing the schedule. So here's what it's going to be. Tomorrow, we will do a level 1 podcast in the morning. It'll be reacting to their presentation that they're going to explain the whole game. All right. If you want, we can react to some other things, but we'll try to do a shorter podcast. And then we're going to jump in, play High Guard for the whole stream and see if it's any good. And then tomorrow night, we'll do the tryout stream. Tuesday's daytime stream will now be Street Fighter, but that works out better, and here's why. Since there's no podcast, that means I get to invest more time into Street Fighter. You see? That works out better. And actually, this works out even better because I forgot we got to talk about DSP Tries It, but I already know what I want to do. DSP Tries It now will be tomorrow rather than Tuesday. That means the Street Fighter won't get cut into by DSP Tries It. This actually works better because we'll do a DSP morning show, which will be shorter, and we'll have more time for Street Fighter and Sagat. Okay. Yeah, I like this idea a lot. We're shuffling it around. Street Fighter will get more priority. I'll get more time for Sagat. So here's the deal, folks. Tomorrow we're doing DSP Tries It. Are you ready for this? I know what I'm doing. Are you ready? I'm going to make this big announcement. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's DSP Tries It is Panda Express. I'm actually going to try Panda Express, which is something that you guys had asked for previously, and I was like, nah, let's hold off. We're going to try it tomorrow. Panda Express, which I haven't eaten Panda Express in many years. I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate it. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when I was growing up, Panda Express was at my local mall, okay, in the food court. And actually, in the 1990s, that's where most Panda Expresses were. They didn't have standalone businesses. They were only in, like, food courts and places like that. And I had a friend who worked there, okay? And now, just listen to this. This is an interesting story. He worked there for a while, and I noticed every once in a while I would catch him eating the food, but not always. And I asked him one day, I said, so, do you recommend eating here? you know, and why is it that I noticed that a lot of the times when you go on break, you're not eating Panda Express, or you're not eating your own food, right? And he goes, hell no, I don't eat here. Not unless there's a very rare situation. I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, you understand that the food we make literally is made in the morning, right? So usually not fresh, like frozen. And then
I love
they just
how
basically
one
throw the sauce,
experience
they warm
became
it up,
law for the
they throw it
entire
under the
thing,
heat
according
lamp.
to this
He
guy.
goes, dude, that food sits there all day until the people buy it. And when it's finally low, then we make a new batch. He goes, so if you catch the food when you're eating the new batch, it could be good. It's fresh. We just made it. But if you're not eating it right away, that's fucking food that's been sitting there warmed up all day. It's like eating shoe leather. And this is the guy who worked there was saying that. So, it's funny. My wife, several years ago, okay, was at the mall, and she was with a friend, and they just wanted to get something quick to eat for like lunch. And so they decided to go to Panda Express at the local mall, which we have one in our mall, okay? And she got orange chicken. She said she ate it, and it was hard. Like, it wasn't even like soft and succulent like chicken's supposed to be. It was like hard, chewy, like a rock. She said she ate just a few pieces. And
Rocks aren't chewy.
And then she had food poisoning and got sick to her stomach for 2 days.
I don't know if you noticed, but rocks aren't chewy.
Again, there you go. Basically, if you have a good location of Panda Express that's run well and has good management, and there's attention to detail, and the food's always fresh, the food can be great. But if you're at a location where they don't pay any attention and they're just selling it to the very last bite, you could end up with stale, old, disgusting food. So, exactly. Dabhan says, well, if it's not good unless it's absolutely fresh, how in the hell will this be good being delivered? You know that they're just going to throw you the pre-cooked stuff they have sitting there because you're not there in person to complain. Correct. Which is why I didn't want to do Panda Express. However, people have wanted it. All right. I wanted to do it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the big platter. They have one where you get 3 different entrees and a side. So I'm going to get the absolute biggest platter. All right. And one thing I'm absolutely getting is their orange chicken. Their orange chicken is actually their big signature dish. And in fact, my wife and I just recently watched a YouTube documentary about the history of Panda Express. They invented that dish. Orange chicken did not exist until Panda Express came up with it. There was Mandarin chicken, which is different. But orange chicken is actually an American invention by the people who own Panda Express. So I'm definitely getting the orange chicken.
Okay, dude. Thanks for that piece of information.
Because they have multiple kinds. They have like a peppercorn beef, then they have like a beef and broccoli.
A peppercorn
so I'm getting
beef.
those 2. All right. I'm not sure what the third thing's going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get 3 different actual entrees and a side. The sides are like lo mein, rice, mixed veggies. So I'll have to determine that. And that's going to be DSP Tries It tomorrow. So what we're going to do is a podcast in the morning reacting to the High Guard announcement. Then we're going to play High Guard in the afternoon.
No one cares about High Guard.
DSP Tries It, Panda Express at the end. So that's tomorrow's daytime.
No one cares
stream,
about this.
Okay. So now let's redo the schedule. So today it's Hollow Knight right after this podcast, and then tonight it's
no one cares about
continuing.
This.
Tomorrow it's the Level 1 podcast reacting to High Guard, then playing High Guard, and then Panda Express DSP Tries
God,
It.
fucking
Tomorrow night
High
is tryouts
Guards.
night where we're going to play Dredge for another half hour, and then we're going to try out a couple other games. Candidates include the Terminator 2 game as well as this Oberdin game, and maybe a couple others that you guys will vote on. Wednesday, we will not do a podcast, but we'll do an abridged episode of the DSP Morning Show. And then we're going to jump right into Street Fighter 6, where I'm going to be playing with Sagat for the first time ever, doing his trials, doing his combos, training mode in the lab, and then going online and trying him out and seeing if I can get wins with him. And then Tuesday night is up in the air. Tuesday night could be more RimWorld, or maybe Tuesday night we could play more High Guard. It all depends on how things went, okay? And then Wednesday, we're going to do another DSP Morning Show. Wednesday's daytime stream is the return of DSP Builds It, building this Lego set, getting further with Mario and Yoshi, and hopefully getting really close to completion. And then Wednesday night, again, it's kind of up in the air. We could do some Street Fighter.
Smack.
We could do some High Guard. We could do one of the indie games that we played on Monday night. We could do whatever. So that's the streaming week because I'm off both Thursday and Friday of this week. Okay? Cool. All right. That was a lot of blabbing from me. I open up the streams right now. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do some quick Q&A to end the show. Tag me in either chat. Let's see what you guys have to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for a great podcast. Thank you for the positivity and the support early on. It's always appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. They have a beef called Beijing beef at Panda Express. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. I literally have not eaten at Panda Express probably since the early 2000s. I haven't had it in like 20 years. So I wonder if I'm going to like it or not. I don't know. Warning, do not eat the fortune cookie, says Sell Me a Waffle. Why is that? What's wrong with the fortune cookie? Uh-oh. What did they do to the fortune cookie?
Alex Cohen March.
Captain Hydrodis says, would I consider Planet Crafter or Crime Boss Rockay City? I've never heard of them. Never heard of them right now. Right now, I probably wouldn't consider them, but maybe in the future. This is the first I'm hearing of them. High Guard requires Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 turned off in your PC BIOS. Not sure if you have that turned on. Well, I played Battlefield, and Battlefield needed security stuff that I had to do through my BIOS, so I'm assuming I must have it. Someone had actually said that Call of Duty also required it, so I must be good. Thanks for the heads up, because I saw that too on the Steam page. What's up, King Michael? How's it going today, man? Did I hear of OTXO? It's like Hotline Miami? No, never heard of it. Nope. Sounds like you have a word on a lot of games I'm not aware of. Clout Siffler says Crizzle's release is announced for 2/10/26, only $17.99. It's 10 to 15 hours, Silksong level of value. Crizzle. We talked about that one previously, right?
Mom.
Yeah, there it is. Crizzle Theater of Idols. And the demo is available. We just didn't play it yet. This is that horror game, right? Yeah. Man, maybe we should check this out. Well, it's on my wish list. You said it's February 10th. I'll put that on my release list. So we know about it. Because February also is a pretty light month for releases. Which day did you say? The 16th? No, the 10th. Okay. There we go. Well, this is an action-packed epic song. Listen to this. Let's see here. Can I do a breakfast? IHOP DSP tries it. I can do breakfast for dinner, not early in the AM. Could. Well, okay, let me ask you this, Save Us GTA. If I were to do breakfast for dinner from IHOP for a DSP tries it, what would you want me to get? Because honestly, I don't think IHOP has anything too special.
Is this
They have a bunch
important
of flavored
information?
pancakes, a lot of sugary stuff that I don't really like. So like if you asked me to get like a dulce de leche pancake, I tell you right now, I'm not gonna like it. Like I don't really like sugary things that much. I'm more of a savory guy. I'm not a big dessert guy, so I don't think I'm really gonna like that at all. You know. What like? Let me put it this way. I'm not against that at all, but I would love to have suggestions on what you guys think I should get. But IHOP also is pretty expensive. Like from what I'm to understand, isn't like everything there like $20? So unless there's like a discount or a deal, I'm probably just get one thing.
Dolce
Like, when you go to a fast food place, I can usually buy two.
I love
different
Dolce
sandwiches,
Leche.
for like $20-30. You go to a restaurant like
You
that,
wanna
that's
go back?
pricey already. So you're kind of limited. But I would love to have suggestions. So I don't think I'm really gonna like that at all. Things dulce de leche pancake, a lot of sugary stuff that I don't really like. So like if you asked me to get like a dulce de leche pancake, I tell you right now,
A dulce de leche. What a fucking retard. He's Italian, by the way. He's Italian, by the way. A dulce de leche. Oh my lord. A fucking cringe human being. Barely fucking like dribble the words out of his mouth.
I'm not gonna like it.
Let's have one more time.
So like if you asked me to get like a dulce de leche pancake, I tell you right now, I'm not gonna like it. Like I don't really like sugary things that much.
Good.
I'm more of a savory guy. I'm not a big dessert guy.
Very good.
So I don't think I'm really gonna like that at all. You know. What like? Let me put it this way. I'm not against that at all, but I would love to have suggestions on what you guys think I should get. But IHOP also is pretty expensive. Like from what I'm to understand, isn't like everything there like $20? So unless there's like a discount or a deal, I probably could just get one thing. Like, when you go to a fast food place, I can usually buy 2-3 different sandwiches or whatever, right? For like 20, 30 bucks. You go to a restaurant like that, it's pricey already. So you're kind of limited with what you can get because the prices, right? Okay.
He's playing clown music again, by the way.
Let's see here. Oh, God. Someone took the buck, says, you should try all 49 flavors of Jelly Belly for DSP Tries
I'm
It and
just
rank
flat out
them.
here, clown
Oh.
music.
Dude, I couldn't eat 49 jelly beans. That's so much sugar. I could probably eat 5 to 10 jelly beans. That's about it. That's way too much sugar. I'm for goodness sake, I'm 43, about to be 44 years old. I can't be doing that kind of stuff. You know, a 20-year-old, sure. A 20-year-old could do that on stream. I can't be eating that much sugar, man. Oh. Save Us GTA says they do good breakfast besides pancakes, like omelets and stuff. Well, that's cool. Isn't it true? So if you're at IHOP and you order a breakfast, can't you get the special pancakes anyway for extra? Like, let's say I got an omelet. Maybe I could do like a specialty omelet, but then also
who knows?
pay a little extra and get special pancakes with the omelet so we could review both. Maybe we could do something like that. I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. No, that's all right. That's actually an interesting idea because I haven't done pancakes and I haven't done like breakfast for DSP Tries It. Yeah. Did I try the Burger King Patrick Burger? We did the SpongeBob burger a month or two ago. There was no Patrick Burger. It was just the SpongeBob with the square yellow bun, right? We did that. Yes, we did. Crumble Cookies, says Somos. Interestingly enough, about a year ago, when we were looking for things for DSP Tries It when it was goal-based, which it's not anymore, thankfully, because there's no pressure.
Kept saying that.
I had brought up Crumble Cookies. I thought that would be an interesting one to do. And everyone revolted and said, don't do it. It's boring. Oh, that's boring. You trying cookies? We don't want that. We want something that's real food or something. And I was like, geez, really? Like, I'm not opposed to that either. Like a triple taste test of Crumble Cookies. We buy a few varieties and taste them and let me know what I think here. But I don't know.
Right.
Korean corn dog taste test? Where would I get a Korean corn dog from? I'm not aware if they're anywhere around here that does Korean corn dogs. Dab Hands thinks getting an omelet delivered would be disgusting. Captain Hydrotus says, crumbles overpriced. I've tried them before. You could grab your local market bakery and it's better. Ace Combat 8 thoughts. Don't really have thoughts, Sell Me You Awful. Years ago, I played a flight game or two. I can't remember what it was that I played, but I know that I played a flight game or two. I thought it was crazy.
Riveting,
Like, it was
I know.
fun and fast-paced. I don't think I ever finished the game. I think I played a lot of it. I don't know if we finished it. But I don't know. Anyone with like Ace Combat? What do you guys think? Crumble cookies are unhealthy as shit, I'm being told. You could get Korean corn dogs at Costco or a Korean grocery. I'm not aware of any Korean groceries in my area. We do have a Costco. What, do they sell them in the freezer or something? Try the chicken Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A, says D-Man. If we did that, we could do Chick-fil-A. What we would do, maybe we could do a salad and a sandwich. We could do that too. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to do Panda Express. Like, I'm set. I want this to be it tomorrow. I want it actually legit. I'm interested now because I watched this documentary with my wife. And I'm like, gee, I wonder if it's still good. So I want to try it. We're going to do Panda Express tomorrow. After that, fair game for whatever DSP tries it moving forward.
Kittens, mittens, how you doing?
Some of the crumble cookies are over 1,000 calories. Yeah, but you ever seen the crumble cookies? They're like this big, right? They're big. So you would never eat the thing in one sitting. It's a cookie you like cut up and you eat pieces of, over time. I would never just sit there and eat the whole thing. That's crazy. Oh, this is good. We're getting ideas. So you know what? Now that we're getting ideas, let's actually write these down. So hold on a second.
Hold on.
So DSP tries it ideas. Crumble cookies, IHOP breakfast for dinner, the Wendy's new chicken tenders. Because I did look up the Wendy's chicken tenders. Yes, you could get them just as tenders rather than as like locked into like a meal. And if you do it that way, you can buy sauces. So they have like 6 new dipping sauces. So I could get the tenders and get all 6 sauces and taste test each one.
It's happening to me.
However, I have some bad news. Taco Bell doesn't have all the new stuff anymore. I checked yesterday because I was checking for this week for DSP Tries It.
Okay.
Taco Bell was having these dipper steak like mini burrito things. They're gone. They don't have them anymore. The only new items that they have are kind of shitty, like not good ones. So I don't know if Taco Bell makes sense right now. We might want to wait for something new to come out there.
Thanks.
So I'm going to write down Korean corn dogs here. And I'll see if maybe there's a way we can find them somewhere. I'll have to look into that. Korean corn dogs. So, yeah, crumble cookies, the IHOP breakfast for dinner, Wendy's chicken tenders, and if I could find Korean corn dogs, that's 4 interesting ideas. Seoul hot dog is near me. Let me see what you're talking about. I bet you, I don't know, never heard of it, but let's see. What's up, Jared? How are you? It's over 10 miles away, dude. I'm not going to be ordering hot dogs from a place that's over 10 freaking miles away. It's going to be ice cold.
What a shame.
And all messed up by the time it gets here. What it is
Be
you
too
guys
cold.
find stuff
Can't do
that's
that.
in
Can't make
Seattle.
ever.
Like, for example, there's also a Dave's Hot Chicken in Seattle. Dude, I'm not going to order a place that's an
Sad
hour
face.
away. This thing will show up ice cold, awful. That's not fun for DSP Tries. It's not a legit, like, taste test, you know? Somo says, I had a real Korean corn dog in downtown Seoul a few months ago. They're really just potatoes and mozzarella cheese. Seriously? No meat? Jay Kuma says, I'm not going to lie, crumble would be a good watch. There's 3 big things they're known for. Overpriced, undercooked, and insanely sugary. Well, here's the thing. Again, one thing that's changed, and this is what I mean for at the beginning of the show, what the point I was making. DSP Tries It isn't a reward for anything anymore. I'm free to do whatever I want. You understand? Like, I could do it. It's not like, oh, I'm going to piss people off if I decide to do crumble. No, I'm just doing it anyway for fun. So I could do it if I feel like. What I'll do is I'll ask my wife, what do you think about crumble cookies or breakfast for dinner at IHOP or the Wendy's chicken tenders? You know, I'll see if she likes any of these ideas. I don't think she's going to want to get Panda Express tomorrow. Because last time she had it, she got food poisoning.
Okay.
So I don't think she's going to want it. But maybe
Poor
she'd be
Cat's
interested
not
in
going
one
to
of
be
these.
happy because he's going to get fast food. Don't worry, she'll order something. Cat will order something. Trust me.
Yeah, the last time I talked about crumble cookies, one of my detractors said that they were going to find a guy at Crumble Cookies to either sabotage my cookie or if I showed up in person, they were going to beat me up.
I think someone
serious,
just
that
tweeted that
I want you to
randomly
think how
as like a
insane
joke.
this fucking person is.
I think someone just
That
kind of
legit
tweeted that for a joke.
Thank you so much,
as I
Jerry.
recall.
Jerry just did a $5 super chat and says, just sending a quick tip to say,
Yeah, thanks for the money, dummy.
appreciate the chill streams and gameplays. Thank you, Jerry. And I appreciate you and your support. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Any last minute stuff, guys, or shall we adjourn? Remember, Hollow Knight today. We're actually playing Hollow Knight for a real stream. I'm excited. You know, again, Silksong was outstanding. I mean, yeah, we're starting at the beginning of Hollow Knight, so all my abilities are all, very limited, but I think it'll be a great stream, especially if you like Silksong. This should be a great one. I hope you'll stick around and hang out and help me with the game and support the stream. It would be amazing. rename this. Call it. There we go. Cool. Okay. Rename that file for later. Excuse me. Well, I'm glad that I'm muting that from now on. No, sadly, Kat is in a rut right now with games. You know, she had been playing last year a lot of indie games, a lot of simulator-style games. But even there, she's run into a rut where she's played a lot, and there's just not a lot going on right now in that realm. She definitely hasn't liked any of the big AAA games of the last year, so she really isn't playing anything. Like, she wants to play games, but she can't really find anything good. So she's kind of just like strayed away from playing games recently, and she's actually upset about it because she likes relaxing and playing games. She can't find anything good. What's Kat's opinion on Nintendo? Sometimes there's games she likes, sometimes there's games she doesn't. Right now, she's not really too interested in anything on Switch 2. Like, she was maybe interested in Pokemon, but then when she saw that it was action-based rather than slow-paced turn-based, she didn't want to jump into a Pokemon game that's action-based as, like, her first one ever, because it's too frustrating and too challenging. You know what I mean? Like, someone's a newcomer to Pokemon, probably wants the more slow-paced, turn-based RPG-style Pokemon, and this latest one wasn't, so she didn't play it. She was interested in it, and she ended up not even, like doing anything with it. Let's see here. What is this? My email's all screwed up. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. My email was all messed up. Okay.
I know, the music is so terrible in it. It's so bad. He pays for this.
All right, guys. I think it's time to end the show.
He pays for this.
We'll wrap it up now.
Don't
Remember,
forget.
Tomorrow there will be a podcast. Primarily, the focus of the podcast is reacting to the High Guard, information, because we want to do that and then play High Guard. So tomorrow, come back. If you're into High Guard, you're curious like me, come back tomorrow. We'll hang out and we'll check it out for the first time ever. By the way, I should call. I didn't even mention. Did you notice that I tuned my lighting to the Level 1 podcast banner? Isn't that cool? How Hollow Knight is more grayish blue, Silk Song's more reddish orange, and I was like, ooh,
that's so crazy.
Let's do that. Let's have a color scheme that's in line with it. I'm so proud of myself that I set this up. Okay. Guys, thank you for watching the Level 1 podcast. I hope that you had a great time here with me today. I certainly have a great way to start the week. Well, that took you all of 20 seconds. Cool. So, the podcast shall return tomorrow.
Listen, that's hard work, okay?
For the High Guard release event.
Oh, God. Clips, the same shit. Well, I got to take a piss anyway. Do you know what? There was a Rebsy video. I kind of want to watch him. I wanted to watch him play some Hollow Knight. There was a big Rebsy video that I haven't watched. We'll put that on just while I go and take a piss and grab another smoke. Because I ain't going to finish too late tonight either, because I'll work tomorrow.
All right, guys.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, I didn't see this yet.
So, Dark Side Phil.
Right, sit tight.
Was unhappy about the fact that I exist. DSP lies about what Asmongold said, claims I took the clip out of context, and insults Tipper.
Then I get hit anyway. What the hell?
Guys,
wow.
The god.
Wow, that
the
is
literal
so epic.
god. This was against the bots.
Asmongold is restreaming me? Why? Why are you restreaming me and shitting on me? Of all people. Where was Asmongold there? Why wasn't Asmongold watching me there? Where were you, Asmongold? What were you busy doing? There's almost no support on Kick right now. And I don't know why. That's 2 nights in a row. All set. I fixed my error. No more messages for moral support because you guys are abusing the moral support system, thinking that's funny, joking about it, and saying, oh yeah, moral support, and then no one supports. So you get nothing now. If we hit 75 subs by the end of today, you can have the text messages back. All right, let's go. Let's start that rally. Let's get it going right now. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Don't ask for me to add new messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing. Because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing. The Kick side just sits here whining, bitching, complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support. So you get nothing. You got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. And I hate to say it, 220, the guy whose name is a detractor meme, comes in and says, oh, I'm not going to support Phil anymore because of the way that he's talking to Kick Chat. Fuck you. If I see you, you're banned on fucking site. You fucking dunce. Except now people, I think they're going to turn my Kick Chat into a troll meme place. You're not. Oh, you treat us like shit. No, you guys are shitbags. You guys are entitled, whiny, constantly spamming in the chat, acting like shitbags. Gonna ban him on site when he comes back, and not gonna have him derail my shit. I enabled text-based or emote-based moral support messages as long as you're using 500 channel points or more. All right, 220, no hard feelings then. Why did I enable the moral support messages on Kick then? Because I wanted to be a nice guy to people. I was being a grumpy old man yesterday. I really was being a grumpy old man. One person who supported all night, your future stepdad, and it was one sub. So from now on,
One sub. Future Kicks, question mark. Or sorry, Top Kicks, question mark. So nobody gave him any bits at all?
I'm going to be very abundantly clear with all of you on Kick. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again.
Damn.
Don't ask for me to add you messages,
Damn.
new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
What?
Because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing.
You letting them know.
The YouTube side, you guys have been incredibly supportive and nice people.
Tell them right
now. But the Kick side just sits here whining, bitching,
yeah, but getting free content. Ain't nothing for free.
Complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support.
Yep.
So you get nothing. Okay?
That's right.
Unless we get 50 subs by the end of tonight.
Unless I get 50 subs right now, I hate you.
You're never getting text messages in your moral support ever again. So you got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. 17 years ago, and I was just doing this as a hobby and having fun. Future, please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want.
A generational roach, man. So he's just going in on this.
4. Right now, we are at like $10 of support. Not even. We're at $7 of support. For
That's
$7.
$7?
Geez, here you go. There's $7.
What?
An
Wait,
empty,
what?
Devoid Seattle.
DSP turns off the game and sits there begging.
Save us GTA 6 if you want someone to step up. You know what? There's no one better in life to step up and take control of a situation than you yourself.
There's no way you're about to give people a motivational speech to give you money.
2 tips just came in. 1 for $2.
And he's laughing at it. He says, bro, you're only going to give me $2? There are just so many of these, aren't there? Some of this stuff is just really amazing.
Fuck!
Oh! Oh!
Shitty ass, I almost had it too.
I almost had it, yeah, for sure.
Had it.
One more. The classic.
For the record, I have no idea if this is what we're supposed
What
to
is
be
he doing? What is this?
Huh?
Huh?
Clip that one, you sons of bitches. Wow, that was a really ingeniously thought out puzzle, wasn't it?
Oh man, some of these are really just, let's just say they're special. The guy is, he's a really interesting individual, a sucker for lolcows. I think it's, honestly, I'm sorry. I think it's so funny. It is so fucking funny to me. It is hilarious.
About other topics such as Black Friday. So, There's been some drama on my Kick channel over the last week. I actually gave a new feature. I need to give backstory because it's so convoluted and confusing. So allow me to explain. Months ago, Kick instituted a new system by which when you watch someone's channel, you earn channel points. I turned it on right away. I was like, oh, this is cool. Let's turn it on. This is similar to what we used to have over on Twitch. Immediately, we find all these problems with the system. Trolls can basically accrue the points, do highlighted messages that are awful. Okay, we'll ban the trolls. Oh, that doesn't solve it. They could still do the highlighted messages even when they're banned. So I had to turn off the highlighted messages for like 2 months. People in Kick Chat kept bugging me saying, hey, are you aware they fixed this loophole, this problem? I was like, no, I'm not aware that they fixed it. People just kept asking me for 2-3 days straight, will you turn them on? Will you turn them on? Will you turn them on? I'll turn on the messages. And when I did that, I'm not kidding, for 2 to 3 straight days, no support whatsoever via subs or kicks on Kick. So I'll be honest, yes, I got upset, which I shouldn't have, and I apologize for that now. I shouldn't have been getting angry about that. Basically, I was lashing out, and I was arguing with people in the Kick Chat about it, and we went back and forth for several different days about it, right? And then finally, I want to say it was like Sunday night. It was Sunday night. In reality, me arguing with a certain audience isn't going to ever improve anything. It's just going to make things worse. It's going to give people this content that they want, where they can selectively pick parts of a stream and try to showcase it as that was the whole stream and say, see, all Phil did was argue with his audience, because that's exactly what happened. People cherry picked and they're like, so Phil said he got no contributions and therefore he argued with his audience and says he's not going to give them anything ever again. Literally not what happened.
What? Huh?
Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Kickside just sits here whining, bitching, complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support. So you get nothing. So what? How could you say that I'm making no money? I'm angry that no one's supporting me, and I'm not going to give you anything. It doesn't make any sense. But that's how it's portrayed on the internet, because that's what people do. They cherry pick the moments, and they try to fucking portray it like that's what happened when it's not what happened. Because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing. So I went ahead and I added back the moral support messages with text, but I said you got to use 500 channel points to do it. This way, this will avoid non-stop spamming. There were some people who I'd been upset with over the week and I unbanned them. I'm streaming American Truck Simulator and people are like, are you aware that Asmongold is talking about you right now? No, and I don't care. Everyone talks about me at all times. Every day someone's talking about me, someone's making content about me, something's doing toxic shit about me. They're watching detractor content, they're watching out of context shit. What they never do is watch my live content.
I wonder why.
So, of course, what's the latest negative topic? Phil was really mean to his audience. He said that they gave him no support and he was going to give them nothing from now on, which isn't what happened. What happened was I was talking specifically to the Kick viewers. Oh, you treat us like shit. No, you guys are shitbags. You guys are entitled, whiny, constantly spamming in the chat, acting like shitbags. There had been a big, sharp decline in support. We had literally 1 sub, 500 kicks all night, so like $10 from Kick. You realize you guys are a third of my audience, right? It seemed to be directly in tandem with the moral support message issue. I did react poorly. A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. I had already corrected that attitude. I had given back the messages for 3 streams and everything was good. But Asmongold doesn't know that. He watches the detractor content and thinks that this is what's going on right now. Of course, he fully believes it at face value and thinks that it's all true, and then says stuff about me. So that then in tandem has people talking about me in a negative light. That sends people to my channel in a negative light to troll me. This has happened a zillion times. It will happen a zillion times again. But this morning, it seems like everyone is just talking about it. Like, why? By the time that these people who do this kind of internet commentary get to the topic's already outdated. So why are we still talking about it? Oh, well, because Asmongold brought it up. I don't give a fuck what Asmongold brings up. Why do I give a shit? Doesn't affect me in any way. I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't even know what he said. I don't care. He literally reacts to detractor content, which is always skewed. If he actually wanted a real perspective on someone, he would actually watch their real content. Like, instead of watching detractor clips on X,
I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't even know what he said. I don't care.
He would say, oh, is he streaming right now? Let's see what he's doing. And then tune into the stream and then judge for yourself rather than just the out of context shit. But he doesn't care. He has a giant crowd of who watch him, and he literally just watches the clips. He always has. He's a clip watcher. He's going to watch it out of context. He's going to believe it. He's going to make comments. I don't give a shit. I don't. It doesn't affect me. Every day you got people who talk shit about me. It doesn't affect me. I've been here for 17 years. I'm on year 18. I'm going to be here as long as I want. All right. So now that topic's done, that's not true too. Oh, well, he was talking about how over 15 years you begged for your audience's money. Literally never, ever asked for contributions until my trolls ruined my YouTube channel and made it so I couldn't make a living on ad revenue. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want. So, you know, anything that you can give back is much appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my Dark Side Phil channel. It explains how to go to PayPal and what you know, email address to send a donation to, darksidephil@hotmail.com. I've gotten many donations, and as I said before, if you send me a donation of, you know, $10, $15, $20 or more, I'll mention your name in a video. Mid-December, I get a message from YouTube. Dear Mr. Burnell, we have detected invalid clicking activity on your videos. Therefore, as a result of said activity, we are suspending. We're not turning off. We're not completely removing. We are suspending your AdSense account. All the way up through that when they got me those false copyright strikes, which ruined my channel and made it so that I couldn't make a living on ads anymore, that's when I had to start asking for crowd support. So when you complain, oh, I hate that Phil asks for money, then you shouldn't have fucked with my livelihood. I never had to until people did. Now you deal with the repercussions. You don't like the current Phil that asks for contributions? You made the monster. You're Dr. Frankenstein. Now you gotta live with the monster you created, bitches. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because you don't have a time machine to go back in time and change what you already did. Tough shit. Let's get back on topic, shall we? Literally every day, someone has something toxic to say about me that's completely off base. They don't know what they're talking about. Not a single one of these people who talks about me ever watches my content. They don't come to the content and say, hey, let's see what Phil's up to today. Instead, it's, let's watch detractor highlights all day. Well, then you're going to get one style of content about me, and it just shows your level of intelligence if that's all you do. If you don't actually get the real story, but instead you just want to have a one-sided perspective. Like, again, for example, to prepare for my interview with Wings of Redemption a couple weeks ago, did I watch detractor content on him? Yes. That allowed me to have that perspective on what people are currently being critical about in regards to Wings. Did I literally believe every single thing that I saw in detractor content and then regurgitate it and say toxic things about him when he was on the show? Or did I take it with a grain of salt and use it to form intelligent questions and conversation based around the topics that they had brought up?
So this is a source of a lot of the criticism about you is your financial choices. And I think that's largely due to the fact that you ask your audience, you know, for money for bills and things. But when it comes to the bankruptcy, you know, people are very critical. Let me try to get that big. People are very critical. So people that are very critical of you, you know, they say things like, I got a lot of messages like this, like, he spent $131,000 in unsecured credit. Like, what did he buy? That's like a house almost.
There you go. But again, you got to actually be honest. You got to want to give someone a fair shake to do that. Most people on the internet don't care about that. They just care about making content that will print them money. Oh, well, that's just how it goes, right?
All right, now into them DSP getting roasted in front of millions. Buttons that need to be checked.
Don't ever ask anything of me ever again.
Damn.
Don't ask for me to add you messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
Get some of these reactions right here, man. People are like, dude dressed up as Sub-Zero for Halloween, and his chat was referring to him as Zero Subs. I'm unemployed, but I'm not this unemployed. In 17 years of begging on the internet, what a legacy. Smoking doesn't affect the baby during the pregnancy. The baby... Damn, y'all are savage. I'd rather work 2 shifts a day at McDonald's than be that guy. He kind of looks like a Temu version of Ricky Gervais.
At Lolcow Live whenever I want. Like, literally right now. I could reach out to Keemstar and be like, hey, I'd like to be on the show now. I've made the decision. And he'd probably have me on. I don't want to do it because I don't care about drama. Dude, if I cared about drama right now, would I be covering all of this game news this morning and talking about my schedule? Or would I be sitting here raging against Asmongold for talking junk about me and doing all kinds of hit piece content against people all over the internet who are talking about me? I don't care. I'm here to chill and talk about games and have a good time with my audience. I don't care about the drama shit. I never did. I don't want to be a part of it. So Leave me out. Wow, look at all these contributions to shout out. Oh my goodness. Didn't even talk about gaming yet, which I want to get to, but you guys just keep contributing. And we hit the first goal of the stream, just like that. Man, let me tell you guys, I feel so poor right now. I'm so destitute and poor, and I'm doing so bad for myself. Really. It's almost like the narrative of the internet is so true with all the things they say about me. Man, I'm so bad off. If only I could get some help, some support. What a horrible situation I find myself in, that I sat here and just talked with you guys for an hour, and I've hit my goal inadvertently. Like I didn't even make an effort. All I did was talk for an hour, and here we are. Oh, what a horrible situation and place I'm in. Oh, I'm a generational roach. Oh, I'm doing so poorly for myself. Oh, I really care about what people say about me on the internet. Oh, help me, everyone. Oh, wait. I'm drowning in money. Why do I give a shit? Doesn't affect me in any way. I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't
I'm
even
drowning
know
in
what he
money.
said.
Wait, I
don't
want to
care.
see him
I
play
just,
Hollow
I'm here to
Knight.
chill and talk about games and have a good time.
Actually,
with the
I don't.
audience. I don't care about the
I mean, I want to
shit.
see it a
I
little
don't.
bit,
I never
but
did. I don't want to be a part of it.
I don't want to see the chat
Ladies
just
and
telling him
gents,
where to go straight
It is
away.
absolutely official. That is another goal here on today's stream hit. Thank you all so very much. I don't know what it is. There's something in the water about the Pokemon Chill streams. People love them.
Remember, he hated doing all this, and it's so much better without it.
Games. We're having a good one. Thank you
Remember,
guys
he
so much
hated
for
all
all of
this.
your support. Again, at a time when the internet has absolutely no idea what they're talking about, insulting me out of context, saying that I'm a broke bum who needs to beg and is desperate for money. I have days like today that are amazing. And so, again, the internet that just wants to talk junk and be toxic about me all the time literally has no idea of reality.
Nice.
People saying dumb stuff like, I would rather work 2 jobs at McDonald's than be DSP.
Why do I give a shit? Doesn't affect me in any way. I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't even know what he said. I don't care.
Well, that's because you're a stupid, misinformed idiot. My life is great. My work is great. Everything is great. We all enjoy each other's company. People
Everything
love
is
what
great.
I do. Why on earth would I ever want to do something else? I'd have to be a complete idiot because this is amazing and it's positive fun.
Everything
Unlike
is great.
the toxic people who talk about me all the time and have no clue what they're talking about. All they can do to get any kind of attention for themselves is to insult others. I can sit here and play Pokemon and have a good time. So thank you guys so very much.
Later.
James Watson and Francis Crick were renowned for discovering the double helix structure of DNA in 1953. Well, cheers to you, James Watson, on your long and historic and very, very scholarly life that helped out humanity. Well, that's true. Everyone knows that I'm the exception. Me, what I've done already, I'm only 43 years old. I've already far surpassed James Watson. I've surpassed pretty much everyone ever in humanity's history. Of course. Now, let every idiot out there clip that, misrepresent it, act like it's serious, and put it out there so we can get someone who's another big YouTuber to react to it and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he's so full of himself, because they're an idiot. They typically clip me when I'm not joking. How would they know when I'm joking and when I'm not, right? How would they even know that? The truth is they just misrepresent everything as a negative. And no matter if it's a joke or not, they just say it's true in a negative. And indeed, just like that, we just hit a goal. Let's go. Thank you guys for supporting my content. Thanks for chilling with me here tonight. We still have over an hour left. The night is young. I haven't even finished my
We're
first
still getting money.
and we already hit the goal. Man, I just got to say, I'm so broke. I'm just doing so poorly. And I just sit here with no contributions every single stream, and I just can't get over it. I'm so upset with all of you.
There was a single comment someone made that called him poor, okay? And I want to show the tweet here, okay? Because it says, the duality of streaming. Asmongold is rich as fuck, but looks broke. DSP looks rich, but is broke. I have to scroll down massively far to find this comment, okay? But DSP brought up this exact comment because of this gentleman,
it's called ego.
Responding to my tweet about that. This got in DSP's mind, and he again has brought this comment up 3 times now, even though it's not even close to the most viewed comment on there, because that really hurts him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's what the rest of the internet is saying, because they don't actually watch my content because they're brain dead fucking stupid mouth droolers. Love the people who say that I'm the one who copes. Literally in Kick Chat, all they're saying is, oh yeah, all his contributions are fake tonight. I actually mean this sincerely. I mean this very truthfully and matter-of-factly. I have never faked a contribution whatsoever.
Oh, yeah?
Faking tips to own trolls is a new low for you. So here's the hilarious part about this, right? For the greater part of what, 3 years, 2-3 years, tips come through manually and I shout them out. You have no clue if a single tip that has ever come through and I've shouted out has ever been real. You have absolutely no concept. There's entire
Still a
people
really
who
weird
tip
way
and
to
they might
frame
not be
it.
Real. 1 Minute Man may have never existed.
Oh,
You ever
Nate
think about
bro.
that? On any stream I have ever done.
I mean, he's
whatsoever.
not doing
Every
great,
contribution
is he?
real. Now, I'm not saying there aren't assholes who charge me back. Every single tip that I call out, every single thing that I shout out is real. In truth, you know as much as I want you to know about anything. And maybe a lot of it's misinformation to throw people off so they don't fucking do shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to believe that over there because they want to believe that I'm a failure and all that their narrative that they've literally invented is true. It's not. Let's get some support. Let's go. It's been a great night, but man, I've only had one contribution in the last hour from Meconium. Are you kidding me? That's it? One contribution? We could do better than that. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks. And for goodness sakes, let's get some memberships. No kicks and no subs? We've had
For goodness
no support
sakes.
whatsoever from the kick viewership tonight. No support whatsoever. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to take away your moral support messages then. Let's start this whole thing back up again. Let's start the drama again so we get more morons quoting it and acting like it's real and acting like it's some big deal on the internet. Why not? Let's get some more idiots to talk about it. Not a no kick. Well, okay, there were 10 kicks. That doesn't count. It has to be 100 kicks or more. Did we talk about the creator of Mario passing away yet? We don't have time for that. No one contributed on Kick. We don't have time to talk about the creator of Mario, the legendary creator of Mario, the epitome of gaming excellence. We don't have time for that until a sub or a kick comes in here. Then we could start talking about these menial, low-level topics. For the love of goodness and everything.
Yeah, weird angle.
How do we have no support?
Very weird angle.
Are you kidding me? But you see, again, this is what I tried to explain to outsiders to the situation, right? You and I, because you've been here all night, and
Very
you know
weird
we're not
angle.
messing around. We're joking.
Where's the joke? What's the funny? Okay, where's the fucking hilarity there?
Yeah,
huh?
it's not
What's
really a
the
joke, is it?
And like you get the
Jokes
joke.
are generally
What's
funny.
the joke?
But the morons of the internet don't. So when someone will
Oh,
clip
dear.
that segment and post it up on X again and be like, this is what happened tonight, these idiots will actually think that's what fucking happened because they're that dumb. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Don't ask for me to add messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
Warning, this is a joke. This is a joke. Warning, this is a joke. This is a joke.
They're too lazy to take 10 fucking seconds to look at the raw content and see what actually happened. They just want to be the one to blow up the drama for personal gain. Whether it's some Joe Schmo nobody who watches it and laughs, whether it's a YouTuber that watches it and laughs, it doesn't matter. You're watching fake content, but you don't care because you're dumb. It's sad. This is what the entire generation has become of content creators, people who just make fake content. I watch something someone else made, I react to it, and it's nonsense because it's not real. The content you're watching is fabricated and fake. It's a joke. It's out of context. You think it's real because you're stupid. You got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore.
Or shut
A lot
the
of
fuck
whiny
up
people,
forever is
demanding
great.
people who don't reciprocate. But now, because you have a following, everyone hears it. Oh, so funny. Now we hate that person. And now there's absolutely no responsibility and no repercussion for the person who reacted. Why? Why? Why is there no responsibility and repercussion? You just created a piece of actual slander or defamation. Why are you not held accountable for it? Because you're some big shot? No, fuck that. Everyone should be held accountable for their actions on the internet. Everyone, big, small, this is nonsense. I have built myself a legacy where it doesn't matter what people say about me. I'm not going to get canceled. It doesn't matter who, of any stature. It's moist critical. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. Yeah, I'm playing a game. Obviously, it's frustrating. Asmongold. Do this or this or this. How do I know? Am I fucking Asmongold? Do I watch his content? I have no idea. I know nothing about the guy. No culpability. No accountability. Just say whatever the fuck you want. Get away from it, right? Get away with everything. There's content creators out there who are millionaires who shouldn't have $1 because they made it on the backs of everyone else. I'm not saying that about Asmongold right now because I know he's the one who this week reacted to me. I'm not saying that about him specifically. Some of the stuff that Asmongold reacted to is criticism, and that's fine. He shouldn't ever ask for this or that, right? But then he's watching a clip from 2009. That's completely out of context. That's the first time I've even shown my face on a stream. I'm not monetizing my content. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the
I want to see him. Let's watch him play Hollow Knight for a bit.
And that's why it's going to be hard to kill stuff early on like this. You know, later once I have abilities and stuff, it'll be better, but now it's like going to be really rough. Yeah, secret boss right off the bat. That's how this game is, man.
Well, secret boss. What boss did he find?
Nope.
What did he find?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Morlik, yeah. Oh, he's fucked, yeah. It's over.
Oh!
And that is kind of unlucky.
This is.
Help him, chat. Tell him where to go.
Do-do-do-do-do. Enemies are quite easy. Oh, look. Optional guy, but I don't think I can reach him. Can I? No, there's no way. I need like a double jump or something. I don't have it yet. Oh, man, really? Thought I'd press the button. Okay. So, I'll tell you right now, again, like you guys have said, since you already beat Silksong, this is so much more basic, but I'm sure it gets more complicated the further in you go. You get new abilities and stuff, and enemies get tougher, I'm sure. Right now, everything's easy. So we looped all the way to the right. So I'm glad I have a map now. So there's a door to the right, and there's... Yeah, let's go to the right. I wanted to go to the right, and I fell. Let's go to the right. What's all the way to the right? We can also go up and all the way to the right if the door's open, but I don't know if it is. Let's see. Was this the dead end? That's a big boy. That was insanely easy. We don't even know why we're freeing the grubs yet. Well, that was easy. This. Crystals.
Oh.
A miner.
Yeah, you can't go this way either.
Okay. The crying NPC is for the grubs. There's a crying NPC. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. You know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. What are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone, and grab a pick and join in. That's it. do is charge you up? Looks like it. All these things do is charge you up. I wonder if they recharge, or if it's only a one-time thing. Looks like you're trying to break this. You must have to hit it with something heavy from above.
Aw. Interesting.
So, probably can't do this yet. Nope. This is a new area and we can't open it yet. We have to find a way to open it later. Okay. At least we know where it is. It's far to the right. Okay. Probably our next part that we'll go to in the game, right? All right. Always good to know where you're going next. You can go all the way left. Very nice. Wait, all the way left is where we came from. We gotta go down. Yeah, we already came from there. Did I go here yet? Oh, I'll say no. I can't see anything. Ah, it doesn't open from this side. Nope. That's a shortcut from another way, but it doesn't open from this side. Darn. Okay, we already went all the way to the right, cleared all that area out. We could go to wherever this boss is in the center.
Aubrey, how you doing? Big ups on that.
Maybe we'll go to the boss. Boss in the center. Probably the first real boss of the game. Big currency. Okay. The game is confusing. I mean, it's pretty much the same as Silk Song in that regard.
Okay.
Looks like boss in this room. This is probably the first major boss right here. Yep. Ow. Oh. I'm dead. Can't move.
You should walk through this game because it's much
Shockwave.
easier than Silk Song, at least combat wise. It's not like it's easy, like there's hard fights.
Oh. Shockwave got me. The backtracking is gonna suck. And we currently can't put pins anywhere, right? Because I wanted to put a pin where the other optional boss is. But I can't yet. I know where it is. I remember right there. Okay.
Listen, it's easier.
Yeah,
it's
I know,
easier.
shockwave,
I'm sorry,
read
you got
his
to play the
attacks,
new
learn
one.
his attacks, read the
In the
attacks.
new one, everything hits you much harder. It's
The
much
walk
more
back will
awkward.
suck.
There's really hard fights in this one. But like base game, if he beat Silk Song, he should walk through this. There's definitely really tricky
It's
sections.
gonna go right and down, yeah.
Some jumping segments and shit.
Okay. Went in there, right? We couldn't figure out what's in there. There's 3 masks. We probably gotta find to open up whatever that is. Optional challenge. I don't know if it's optional or not. It might actually be for the story. Ravioli? What the hell are you talking about? Raviolis. Raviolis. Holy ravioli. Okay. I was making that noise. Ah, man. You start doing more damage. It takes so many hits to kill anything, it's ridiculous.
Camera's going sus.
The guy just jumps for no reason. Jumps over you.
Oh.
The boss was above me. Can I just walk under him? Yes, but the door's locked. Okay, gotta go beat him. What the hell? Your ghost attacks you? I didn't know that. Your ghost attacks you. Huh.
Oh. Oh dear.
God damn it. What?
What?
Not bad at all. City crest. And the gate opens. The first real boss. Ooh. Why, thank you. What was that? What is this thing? Anyone know? What am I supposed to do with that thing?
Okay.
I don't have any abilities to hit it. Maybe later you can kill that thing, but now you can't. Head came off. Ew. Or actually, that was him. His whole body was just his head. All right. Lamp. Aha. Okay. That's going to open us up to the other main area. All right. Where does this go? Look at this. Can't go up there because I can't wall jump. What is this? Enter? Well, we got a bench. That's good. Map's been updated. Here we go.
I should really play some Silk Song.
The Ancestral Mound, this is called. Okay.
To be fair.
Cool. Okay. So we got an NPC. Likely this NPC has a quest for us. Okay. Oh, who's that creeping out of the darkness? Ma, you're looking grim, a strange empty face, and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, my friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation.
Why does he keep reading all this cringe shit out? It's so boring, bro. Don't either make like a voice or something, or just let the audience read it, man. I just hate this weird monotone, quickly, hurriedly read through all the lore that I find, and I read just really normally like this. I don't really emphasize anything. I read through it really fast and informatively, just in the exact same voice for everything, whether it's a person's dialogue or a diary input or anything at all. I just read through it really quickly like this. It's so awful.
You woke at last. I apologize.
Again.
Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away myself. Now you're awake, and I'm wondering whether you would do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gift, but simply because we're friends. A horrid green beast made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'd be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper and slay it. It's hardly a hardy creature. With your new power, you're more than a match for it. Oh, great.
Please help me, man.
Dude, you're worrying about the gate between us? What a curious thing, but the door will not open till you've slain the creature. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors are watching over you. What a jerk. He's forcing you to be an exterminator for him, right?
I know, Nocturnal. It's like everything together. All gamer big ups. It's like it all, everything together.
It's really fast. Wow. The roly-poly bugs. Figures I'm stuck with the 420 currency while I'm doing this. Here, open the shortcut. I used that by accident because it's not only B, it's also right bumper, which I didn't know. So I just used it completely by accident. Shucks. Multiple ways to go here. I won't waste it since I got full. Yeah. I can also go down.
Go down. Oh.
This is how you kill these guys. I see. That's how you kill them. Remember we found one before we couldn't kill him? That's
I
how you kill
see.
him. You gotta use your ability. Soul Catcher, that's new. Draw more soul from the world around you. Increase the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. It's pretty good.
Samurai Sun's a big ups.
We can't go back.
41 months on a 38-month streak.
Done, and you slain the beast. The poor thing must have terrified you.
Thank you for the resub, Samurai
Sun's. The
Sun's.
rancid air in the caverns filled it with ancient rage. You did what had to be done.
Bro.
You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without the spell. The gate between us open, so you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, you'll find it. Okay. The thing is, there was another thing I didn't do up there. It was a different direction. So now we can find that other guy again, because we had found one of those before, and we can kill him now. I just have to try to remember where the hell he was. I don't remember. You know, I was playing this for half an hour the other night as a trial run. I wasn't actively paying attention to what we were doing in the game, really. Okay, go up again. Go this way. Okay. I cheesed him. I hit him through the wall. Anything there? Nope. Oh, there's something up there. How do I get up there? I guess I can't. I guess you need like a double jump or something that we don't have. Oh, it's currency.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
That's how you get the bonus blue health. Cool. You need Hornet Super Jump? Well, I don't think we're getting Hornet Super Jump in this game. Okay, that's it. We're good.
Okay.
So, obviously, I think what we should do, get back to town, right? So we can buy a bunch of stuff with this currency. But I also want to go do the optional boss fight. But you can only do that from the other direction. So let's do that. Let's backtrack all the way back, right up, and then all the way left to town. Spend all this currency on the stuff for the maps. And then come back down from the other direction and do the optional boss fight. Nice. Okay. The problem is I have no pins right now, so I can't pin secret areas. I totally would have pinned that super jump area, but I don't have a pin to put there. Okay. How you guys liking it so far? I think it's good. It's slow moving at this beginning part, obviously, because this is the very beginning. I think later on it'll get better with more abilities and challenging stuff. This is the very first area. But hopefully you guys are liking it. I like it.
Were you going to beg here?
Again, for me, this is the continuation of...
No, we already got the money.
That we played last year.
Nearly.
Remember, guys, you want to chat? Tag me in chat. See what you guys want to talk about. Please remember to like the stream if you're enjoying Hollow Knight 1. Like the video if you're enjoying it on demand on YouTube. Please leave some comments. Let me know some of the differences in the game or what you think about the game. And
you have no dignity.
With the content. Today, if you're live on stream,
yeah,
You want to support it? By all means, please do.
Yeah.
Everything appreciated. Super chats, memberships, kicks, subs, tips, everything appreciated. Would be great to get some support for Hollow Knight today. All the support so far came in during the podcast.
Right.
Okay, we're going up. I swear I pressed down. I swear. Okay. You hold B to heal, but you tap B to fire a projectile. I don't know what's making that noise.
It's the thing in the jar,
Still
dummy.
going up. Okay. I want to go spend all my currency and buy all kinds of stuff. I wonder if the map for the new area will be available, because we discovered it now. So I wonder if she sells it now. Tried to fool me. Alrighty. We're about to be back. Nice. Gotta pass this. I didn't want to do that. This is the 3 mask thing, right? Yeah, Temple of the Black Egg. We can't go in yet. We find 3 masks, apparently.
Oh, hang on. 2 seconds.
Stream's going good. We just started. We've only been playing for about 30 minutes. We fought the first boss, beat him. We found a secret boss. We had to go back and fight him again. And I'm going back to town to spend all this currency that I found, so we don't lose it.
DJ Game Boy, hang on.
Who's talking? Hear him? Some guy humming? Oh, what was that? Maybe I hit him with the special ability. I don't know who that was. Okay.
Bapanada.
So, mark benches. Yes. Mark shopkeepers or interesting bugs. Mark stagway stations. Yeah, that's important. Hot springs. And then this should be like secret bosses. Yeah. Secret bosses or like, you know, secret areas. I don't really care about the blue stuff at all. I could see shopkeepers maybe. That could be useful. Yeah. And definitely the stagway stations. I need that to mark those. I can afford 2 more. I'll do this one. We don't have the hot springs yet, so I'll just buy this one. Okay. Alright. So now let's go sit down and let's see how the map looks now that we bought all those things. Nice, look at that. There's your stagway, your bench. Yep, oh, that's cool. I don't even know, I actually don't even know what that one is. Right below us here to the left, I don't even know what that is. That's some kind of a vendor or NPC, but I don't even know what that is at all. Oh, there's a stagway there, okay. There's a stagway down there. Cool. I kind of want to go back and fight the optional boss again first. Right? I think I want to do that first. Go fight the optional boss we found and died to. And then maybe go to Stagway and go explore these lower areas. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we just go down and then left and then down again. So we hook around that area, we get back to the optional boss. Okay. Wanted to say hi from Canada? Cool. Thank you so much, Tricam Media TCM. How nice of you. Thank you. Nice well wishes from Tricam Media. Thank you. All right. La 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 la. Okay, we're going down from here. Already made a mistake. Oh, look. There's something up there, isn't there? See that light? So I bet you could actually go up here if you have an ability to climb or go up. Yeah, but we can't yet because we don't have it. I bet once we have it, we'd go up there. I bet those lights in the ceiling are like secrets. We could just go left here and see what's over here because we didn't do this yet. I don't think we did this yet. Maybe we did, though. I feel like we did do this, the Pilgrim's Way. This was a dead end, wasn't it? We couldn't do it. Yeah, we couldn't go through here. It was locked. Oh, here we go. This guy. I need one more. There we go.
Thanks, DJ Gameboy, for the 21 months. I might have to go and sort something out, chat.
Darn, I can't get that high. Nope, I can't go up there. Oh wait. No. Now I can.
I'm gonna miss this riveting gameplay.
See what's over here. A new area. Oh, it's a totally new area. Green path. All right. Anyone know how you get maps for new areas? Because we've already been to this one.
You have to find the guy.
They haven't allowed us to buy the maps yet. So I'm thinking, let's not do this yet. We can come back. By the way, up there, those look like Hornet. See those creatures at the top of the screen? Look at their heads. They look like Hornet. Huh. All right, so we'll come back to Green Path later. We now know how to get there. All right. You have to find a map guy. He hums.
We'll find the guy,
okay.
dude.
Thank you. To find a humming dude. If we go to the left,
what time is it anyway?
This is how we're gonna get to the optional boss. We haven't gone
to be
down
fair,
yet,
I've got
or we
work tomorrow
did.
anyway, fuck it.
Previously, we did. I should sit at that bench down and to the right, so that way if I die, I don't have to come all the way back through here again.
Alright, chat, as whatever it is, this
Probably.
is.
What if
I'm
I
gonna
fall
kill
here?
it.
Am I stuck?
I might have to go up bed earlier. Ah!
No, okay. Well, wait.
I might have to get up earlier. Because what's name's talking about work tomorrow. But I don't know yet. But regardless, it's late enough, and the guy deflated all my energy today. Literally all of it. Literally all of it. I'll tell you who it raid. Yeah, sorry we were so dead tonight, chat. Sunday night, innit? Killer. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. YouTube, Twitch, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow.